What?
You play it smart, afraid of what you feel. I let's get on. See, we've only just begun. Play it smart, afraid of what you feel.
All right, we are back with another one. We here early. We not here for a long time. We here for a good time. We here because 2K said they gonna show some shit today. So, we are here early. We're gonna take a look at whatever the fuck we gonna see for 2K27. And if people stop by, we're gonna respond to we gonna respond to some of the comments that people was putting under that chalk video. I'm here for all the smoke. Let's fucking get it. Anywho, without further ado, let's get right into it. You don't understand. Let's go. So, as you can see, we still got some time until the stream starts. I got it muted right now because I don't know what music they're gonna put on this thing. So, we just hit early. Just want to make sure I get everything started. Just get in here. Oh boy, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Oh boy. So said, that is you. What? Yo, so valid. So I'm valid. So valid. Oh boy, I'm waiting for the goddamn TikTok chat to come in. What's good? What's good, big dog? Thank you for the follow. Good thing I can actually see it on my actual stream because the fucking chat's fucking delayed. Still hasn't kicked in TikTok yet. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We still got a few minutes before the stream start. But yeah, I just want to get in early. I'm free. As you can see, I still ain't got my hair done though. Hopefully we can get it done before the end of the day. But I'm here early. We can see what the stream is, talk about it. Also, I do want to make the responses to a bunch of people in my TikTok calling me a hater. Pretty much, I'm now that 2K Academics, boy. I am the 2K Academics. It is what it is. I'm known for giving pretty harsh opinions on different things. I get it. I understand that. But I mean, it's in all honesty, it's never from anything malice. It's just when it comes to short, you cut out a short that you think is gonna get a quick point across. Know what I mean? But apparently, Sun took huge offense to it. Not only did Sun comment in the comment section, which I did respond to directly, Sun reposted it on his channel, which I thought was wicked, and then downloaded the video and reposted the motherfucker on Twitter. I said, oh, nah. I said, oh, nah. You bugging. You bugging, son. I said, nah, big dog, you bugging. to download the video and then repost this shit on Twitter. I said, "Oh nah, son, you dick eating now, big dog. Dick eating. That shit wicked." Because I'm like, as far as the situation, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. What is it? Second chance. Thank you. But yeah, it's like, yo, I was basically just because basically my short about Chalk was basically a short that was cut out of a longer segment that I was speaking about, where I was talking about all the dribblers that they invited there because 2K had an agenda. The agenda is to invite dribblers to try to break the dribbling so that they can patch it before day one. 2K is known to do this. They have already done this in the past. If you remember, I think it was either 2K24, 2K25 where they had the instant walk back. And the dribblers found the instant walk back, and they immediately patched that shit before we even touched the game. So that was my point. It's like, yo, you invite somebody like Chalk out there because he's known for the person that broke 2K26 dribbling as far as the instant speed boost glitch. And then we have what we have today. So I'm like, that's why you would invite somebody like that. But apparently Son just focused on the fact that I said that his following wasn't that crazy. Especially when I was trying to say, I was like, yo, the following is not that crazy in comparison to a lot of the content creators that constantly get snubbed year in and year out. Like, that was my only point. Like, as far as the content creators that got snubbed, like, yo, your following isn't crazy compared to theirs. I wasn't comparing it to myself. My nigga, I have no chance of going, big dog. That ain't got shit to do with me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I have no chance of going. Like, at all. So that shit don't bother me. But people in the comments like, oh, yo, you a hater. This shit some hating ass shit. I'm like, hey, I get it. It's all good. It's all good, big dog. It don't bother me. I understand. Yo, why is my TikTok chat still not fucking coming in? All right, close that shit and reopen it. What's good? What's good? I'm not gonna lie. All I can make out is Ireland. Nye Ireland. I think that's all I can make out from that name. That's all I can make out. What's good? What's good? Thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to get my goddamn TikTok tag. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Coach was good. When you give an opinion that's against the grain, it's always hating. Yeah, and the thing is, like, yo, it wasn't given in malice. Like, that's my thing that I'm trying to get across. Like, it wasn't given in malice. It was given in the midst of a longer opinion about the type of dribblers that they brought out there, like they did in 2K24. So, like, it was a snippet of a much longer point that I was making. Was good. Yeah, I'm just chilling, big dog. We chilling, waiting for this 2K stream to start up. But yeah, it was like, yo, everybody in the comments calling me a hater. I'm like, yo, god damn. I'm like, damn. So I said, yo, this nigga is the 2K academics. I said, yo. I said, yo, son, go crazy. He said, what if it's all this hype for a 5-minute trailer in the park? I ain't gonna lie, I would cut this shit short. Now, nigga, I'd be hot. I'd be hot. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the support from everybody. I appreciate it. We out here grinding. Yo, but yeah, if it's some bullshit, when I tell you I'd be hot, oh my God, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be hot if it's just ass. Oh man. But yeah, now I definitely wanted to come in early just to get in live. But also I'm like, yo, I'm here to respond to everybody that tried to cook me in the comments for what I said about Chalk, big dog. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm here. I'm not no faceless video, big dog. I'm here. I stand on what I said. What I said as far as the following, I'm saying his following isn't crazy compared to other content creators that was snubbed and continue to be snubbed year in and year out. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. They got embargo date for the build on the 21st, but they said we can see the builder. What? Wait. They announced another embargo? Nah, bro. Nah, you dead ass? Nah, son. Nah, son. That's fucking crazy. Yo, 2K ain't shit. Oh, nah, they ain't shit for that. That's filthy. That's filthy, bro. Oh, yo. Yo, that's wild. There's no fucking way. Yo, 2K. And then they didn't announce that shit till today? Oh, nah. 2K, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. That's crazy. He said, I hope you up next, my guy. Enjoy your content. You be keeping it real. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I really do. What happened? Apparently, we not getting a fucking builder until the 21st. And they didn't announce that shit till today. What are we doing here, bro? Nah, son. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened behind the scenes, bro. Because if that was the case, they would have put that in the rollout in the video. For I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they were just being like being deceptive. I think something happened with the builder behind the scenes. And they had to push it back. And they're like, yo, something happened. They were like, yo, let's try to fix what we found and push it to the 21st. Yeah, something happened. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying it was done in malice. He said, ready to see the copy and paste for this shit. That shit's hilarious. Yo. Nah, this is a season 1 trailer.
Record gets pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that's the point.
Let me turn this up a little bit. Oh, we got some Vince Staples. Oh, man. Have to mute that. I'm not trying to get cut, big dog, on YouTube. Let's mute that music real quick. Triple threat. I guess that's the new triple threat chords. Okay, they went with more of a, I guess more to like the city type look. The W. I appreciate them for constantly doing it. My career errors, I just saw that. I don't know. Is that what you saw? Yo, it's a lot being shown right now, bro. I barely got a glimpse at the new rec. It kind of looks like the old rec. I don't fucking know. Like, all right, can I start it up now? All right. Like, I just don't want my shit to get fucking muted. Like, he said same rec. That's what it looked like to me. All right, this don't sound too crazy. All right, there we go. Yo, nah, they going crazy. When they're at a fucking this is fire. I'll give you that. Yo, you got to give credit where credit is due. This is actually kind of tough. As you can see, the people on this side, that's all the people for Community Day. That's actually kind of tough.
Game reveal. I'm your host, Alexis Morgan, along with my 2K TV co-host, Chris Manning.
Oh, Alexis, I am ready, and I know they are all ready.
Now, you know what would make this fire? If regular people could be in the fucking stands as well, like I said. Like, cause then you would feel the energy, bro. They came out to nothing. Like, yo, regular people need to be in here as well, big dog.
7 days a week, 52 weeks a year.
Yo, we need All-Star Team Up back. Yeah, a lot of people been asking for that. That's a fact. A lot of people.
Never sleep is right. With all new updates to gameplay, the city, my player builder,
yeah, that shit, that game mode is OD fire. People been asking for that for a minute.
Tons of new features and new ways to play. I can't wait to dive in.
And
I thought it would be Evan talking about it.
And a few athletes who are putting it to the test. So whether you're brand new to the game or like like this guy who has been chasing a 99 since day one. This
With all the money they
is
rob from everyone every year, no wonder they can afford renting a
all of the
stadium.
longer, more detailed courtside reports and deep dives.
Bars. Dr. Bars.
Son,
Son cooking him.
Today, right after this.
Son
concert.
cooking him.
Stay tuned. All right, Chris. I think we should stop talking. I think we should start playing. Welcome to
Son cooked
2K27.
him. All right, let's go. Gameplay. What we got? What we got? Broad on Philly. Let's get it. They can't get Ant-Man face right for shit. Like, God damn. Jesus.
Hey, we know you saw the gameplay trailer a couple of weeks ago and have been eagerly anticipating getting to
Okay.
the details. So let's dive
They
in.
said they're gonna show it, but they're not gonna go in depth with it.
Our very own Mike Wang
I think
is
something
now
happened
none
behind the
other than
scenes.
Joe
Something
Knows
broke.
To talk about everything gameplay and NBA
Because I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it was done in malice, because that's a bad thing to just announce today that you're pushing it to the 21st. I think something happened behind the scenes, because they would have just said that from the very beginning, because that would have been very deceptive. Okay. Is that no dip? Okay. Dunk timing.
Time then, Mike.
My
Let's get into
boy
what everybody
Joe
wants to know.
Knows is back.
Contests in general, we feel like they're in a pretty good spot. The interior scoring is going to be a little stronger. 3-point shooting a little tougher.
They
Even stop
said
shooting,
that.
they could stop.
Yo, if they
So,
they
defenders
always say
will
interior
work.
scoring is gonna be
Just wanna
stronger,
echo
and then they
real life, right?
fucking
We want
revert
all
it in like
positions
3
and all
weeks.
the architects that you see in the NBA to be valid in our game. There's two versions of hands up now. There's a conservative hands up. If you're holding the right stick down, that'll keep you 10 toes down, feet planted, and you'll wall up and you won't jump. No fouls. It's like a very conservative defense. But if you're holding
Okay.
right stick up, we were calling it the aggressive hands up. If the shooter shoots, then you'll play like a mini jumping contest. Use your
Okay,
feet
think
and
that's
keep
more
your hands in
realistic.
space
I
and
give you
rising
that.
up.
There we go.
So you need to be
That's
mindful
more
of
realistic.
who
That's what
obviously
right
down
stick
and
up should have
right
been the
one
whole
has
time.
Somewhat active defense. Right now, wall up will apply anytime you hold right stick up or down. Other badges like Paint Patroller will be when you're actually hitting the block button. We want people to stick to basketball fundamentals. Everyone always teaches you, it's really bad to jump on a jump shooter, but against elite shooters in the NBA, guys are leaving the feet all the time. People need to learn when the right time is to jump, when to stay down.
I like
when
that
to just
feature.
be
Should have
hands
been
up.
there.
But
Wait,
generally
that's a
speaking,
fact.
hands up is a lot stronger. this
That's
year.
a W for defense.
Bump
W for defense.
steals, overall defense.
But that also means that you can get fouls with right stick up
What
now.
can we look forward to?
Huge emphasis for us this year was defense. Defense is a lot faster. We spend a lot of time on body ups, improving coverage. Bump
Let's
steals
fucking
are
go.
very different. It's now trying to look at you as a
Yeah.
defender, your steal ratings,
Yeah,
ball handle ratings.
let's get it.
Changes the
Defense is
outcome
in.
of what happens when you collide with the ball. So
He
if
said,
you're a
watch
really
people
good
still not
defender,
jump.
and you pop the ball, you'll probably get a bump steal. But if you're a really bad defender and you kind of graze
It's
the ball,
all nice
then
until they
what will happen
patch
is
in
the
week
dribble
2.
will follow the ball, you'll cover.
Bars.
In
That's a
2K26,
fact.
a lot of
That's
the
a
dribble
fact.
moves had different sensitivities to how the ball would pop out. Escape seemed almost, impossible to knock the
They
ball
said this
loose.
last year. They
Behind the
never
back
really,
seemed
they
much
never really
easier to knock
highlighted
the ball
defense like he
loose.
just highlighted right
Has
now.
that been reworked
They
at all
made
in
it an
2K27?
emphasis to talk
Yeah,
about
so what we did is
each
we did a
build being
collision
able to
check,
dominate
but
with their
the
own
new
type of
collision
offense.
system and the fumbles and the steals, they all work the same way. Behind the backs and the escapes.
Oh, my
and
fault,
all
my
the dribble
fault. I'm
moves,
sorry.
They should
I'm-
behave
my fault.
similarly.
Let me
As a
turn up the
defender,
audio. I'm
read the play,
sorry.
cut off the ball handler, reach at the right time if you want to pop the ball out.
Shifting to dribbling. A lot of the community have asked for more customization in dribble moves instead of one dribble move containing 3 or 4 different moves within that package, kind of breaking those down. Is that something we could see?
Yeah, I believe we broke down all of them into their own individual moves, or almost all of them. Triple threat used to have
They
like
usually do.
4, 5, 6
usually do
categories.
lean it
Now
that
it's
way.
broken down
So they might lean
into
it towards
the
different
stance.
this year.
The jabs are separate, the step overs are separate, the side step is separate. Side step packages was the big one, which you guys use all the time.
Yep.
So now you can choose your behind the back escape, you can choose your hezzy escape, your cross escape, all separately, so you can mix and match with different players. Even like the crossover, the driving crossover is different from the standing ones. Pretty much free to mix and match whatever you want. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun to see what people build. There's a lot of good moves in the game this year. A lot of new ones, a lot of new pro play ones.
I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Any new features added to 2K27 that you think are noteworthy, that will maybe give a little buzz to these last few weeks?
One of my favorites is the step through mechanic. You know how
Yeah, no,
Ant
they-
is always
they
doing
definitely
pump
did
fakes
something
and then
with
take
the
another
layers.
2
Not a
steps
right
to get to
to
the
go.
rim. to get the shots off. So anytime you pick up your dribble, you can do a step through jumper or layup by holding the right stick in like one of 5 directions. Pretty cool. Not a lot of people are using it yet, but when they see how powerful it is, then they'll start using it because it's just a cool way to score.
Oh, now Black Cobra about to cook this year. Black
All
Cobra
right, Mike.
about
Well,
to cook
I
this
appreciate
year.
you again
He said, bro,
having
stop
a
hyping this
nice long
game.
conversation with me,
I'm hyping the game.
and
I'm just giving
hopefully we'll do it
credit
again
where
next
it's
time.
due. With
Pleasure.
The new features that they announced so far for offense, that's out fire. The defense.
You heard it right there,
That's all I'm
people,
saying.
straight from the source. We're
if you
talking
turn
step
this
through
game
up
with
and
getting hit
unders
with
captured
cheaters,
by
it's
Pro
dead on
Play,
arrival. Oh, it's good.
expanded dribble customization, plus
asking for
a
them to break
redesigned
up the
hands-up
size of this
defense
case for the
and
moment.
shot contest system.
That's fire. to
Come
hear
on
that
now.
they did it
To
finally.
me, 2K27's gameplay this year feels just
Turn your
so
audio up.
balanced.
Now I gotta
which
turn
is,
my
know,
audio up after
was a
Son
big
told me
point of
turn my
emphasis
shit
for our
down.
gameplay developers.
And Gameplay in 27 is doing it big this year, Chris. Even bigger than what you can see behind me. All of these updates are just
said I was
beginning.
too loud
Chris, I
before.
even heard that we have over 7,000 new Pro Play animations in 2K27. Wow. There is just so much to cover today. So we're going to keep the ball moving. What do you say?
All right.
All right. Like I said, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles, one of America's all-time Hooper cities. So I think it's only fitting for our next topic, which is the city. There are a lot of exciting updates to the city this year.
Okay.
Let's see what you think.
Let's do
Thanks
it.
for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm not impressed at all. Y'all, man, I think the right stick, the change to right stick defense was a great change. Giving it aggressive hands up is tough,
Let's go get a
and
run in,
breaking
man.
the
Let's
size
run it.
up
Let's
is
get
fucking
going.
fire.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Like breaking up the size up so that you can choose each part of your size up individually, that's tough. That might have some more individuality now. So say y'all forward everything. Oh yeah, girls in the city. That's confirmed. And she looks mad tall. I'm happy to see that. Because she actually looks tall. New rack? What are we talking about? What part of the rack is new? What? Come on, bro. Nigga, that rack don't look new at all, bro. What the fuck?
All right, who we got next?
It's just the same motherfucking city. That's a fact. Yeah, yo.
Let's go.
Just wow. Did you see that? This is huge.
And you know what? The city
What?
is truly a place where basketball never sleeps.
What was new?
And I'm sure the fans have some questions.
Am
and
I
we have some
bugging?
answers in the latest courtside report. Take a look.
Am I bugging? The fuck was new?
This year, we're breaking boundaries
Yo,
with
am
our
I
first
bugging?
ever co-ed city, allowing male and female My players to compete side by side. Whether you're a rookie honing your skills in the all-new
Oh, yeah,
casual
the
corner,
women are tall as well.
a
Okay.
dedicated squad climbing the competitive ranks inside your
He said
very
this shit
own
gotta be
QHQ,
raised.
or a
Yo.
blacktop legend battling bosses at the iconic Rucker Park in Street Kings,
Yo.
there is a stage for every Hooper.
No, I'm talking about the individual course that they showed. Like the
In NBA
rep
2K27,
doesn't look much
we're
different.
introducing a fully
I
co-ed
could be
city.
bugging.
For the first time, you can create a female My Player and compete in the city with our global community of Hoopers. All My Players,
Yeah, yes,
male
it's
and
a co-ed
female,
park. They
are
said
built
it.
on the same exact framework.
Okay,
This
that's
means
what I
your
was wondering.
height, badges, attribute ratings,
So they're
and
just
wingspan
skins.
are
The women
all
are just
determined by
skins.
your build,
They're not gonna just
your
be mad
appearance.
short compared
This
to everybody
ensures
else.
that
They're
the
just
only
skins.
thing that matters is how you ball. All game modes within the city are completely co-ed with full access to the Rec, Theater, Street Kings, Park, Proving Grounds, Ante-Up, Starting 5, and the new Crew HQ
Not
and Casual
starting
Corner.
5 again. God damn. The fuck? Why is that shit here?
Inspired by community feedback, the Rec, Theater,
Yeah,
Ante-Up,
everybody
and
about to meet
seasonal
women.
parks
That's a fact.
all feature new environments. every game at the Rec now looks unique, with 5 different environments, all available
That's
at
like gonna
launch,
be my
which
dream
will be
woman,
randomly
Enos
selected
Cantor.
each game. A legendary court in the real world. Rucker Park, the storied Harlem blacktop and streetball mecca, has been faithfully recreated in NBA 2K27 down
Okay.
to every last
Niggas say they
detail.
feeding y'all the same trash. Like, we get it, big dog. Relax. You ain't gotta
Crew
keep
HQ
spamming this
is
shit,
your
though.
home base in the city
Goddamn.
for you and your friends. Customize your crew's uniform and logo and see it hang proudly in the new Crew HQ rafters, where every crew member's jersey will be honored high above for everyone to see. Wins come and go, but a jersey in the rafters is legendary. Inside, you and your crew can practice together on 1v1, 2v2, and
Oh, they got
3v3
crew
half
courts?
courts,
That's kinda tough.
in addition to 3v3 and 5v5 full courts. When
Finally.
you're ready to challenge rival crews, you and your squad can face off against other crews via matchmaking in 3v3 and 5v5 games. Each day, your crew will be placed into a leaderboard of 40 crews matching your tier. You've got 7 days to prove your crew is worthy of promotion. Rack up
So we're
wins
not gonna
and
say
climb
they-
the ranks
so-
to reach the next
so they're
level,
just not gonna give
or
me credit.
take the L and risk
They
being
clearly-
relegated.
they clearly watched my
We've
crew
also upped
video.
the stakes and rewards
Clearly.
for crews in 2K27.
And I'm just not gonna
There
get
are
no
now
got it.
40 levels
Got
of
it. Y'all
crew
can't even give
progression
me
at
everybody
launch,
got it.
which is
Got
10
it.
more than last year. And the hustle doesn't
Thanks for the follow. I
end there.
appreciate it.
Starting in Season 2, we're adding 5 new crew levels each season, offering you more prizing opportunities to improve your My Player
Son,
and
they
crew
did everything
every
I said.
season.
Thanks for the follow, Cruz. I appreciate it.
This year, we really focused on making NBA 2K27 as accessible as possible, allowing the newest members of our community to practice their skills in a
He's about
comfortable
to throw
space
my
that allows
phone.
for head-to-head play with other users learning the game as well. Upon entering the city, players can compete and build confidence in the casual corner, an optional space for new 2K players to find their footing. New Hoopers have the opportunity to face each other in rookie-friendly 3v3 and 5v5 games before taking on tougher competition among the wider community. These new game modes are assigned based on new players' performance tier or plate color. Players will
Damn.
start at casual tier in
Wait,
a PvE
there's no
format
purple.
before graduating
No,
to
there
face
is no
other
purple.
players.
Fuck.
When you feel ready to put your skills to the test in the city, you can skip ahead at any time. From competitive co-ed gameplay to a stunning After Dark environment, we've brought new life to the city and made
Yep.
it representative of every
Skill-based
Hooper on the
matchmaking
planet.
is back in
Run the
full
court with your
effect.
crew, perfect your skills at casual corner, and show off your My Player in rotating park environments. Lace up and play around the clock, all day, all night. Greatness never rests in NBA 2K27.
But how does my career work? I guess the W is your version of my career if you pick a woman.
2K fans, we're talking about the first ever co-ed city this year. We've got 5 new rec environments which rotate for a fresh experience every time. Casual corner for new players, and even crews now have a home base with Crew HQ for competing and connecting with friends and opponents. from
Out of
all over
everything
the
they
world.
There's
showed,
so many places to hoop.
I
Chris.
guess the
You know,
crew
Alexis, I'm
HQ,
starting
I
to
guess is
recruit some
tough.
people for my own crew, so I have an open invitation if you'd like to join us.
No. What makes you think
I
that
was
I'm going to
more
join
excited for
your
the
group? You've
gameplay
ever
changes,
played
to
with
be honest.
LD2K, you know.
I think the
It
city,
does
the
not
crew
pass,
HQ,
but
I guess
digress.
that's kind of
Besides,
tough.
I already have a crew. In fact, I think we should bring
ready
out
for
one of
GTA
my
6?
crew
Man, you
right
ain't
now to
lying,
talk about
son.
this next section with us. One of
Jeez.
ESPN's finest. A true hooper who knows the game better than most, and a former LA Spark star, Shanae Ogumake.
Replacement for Pro Am. No. It's not a replacement for Pro Am. Thank you for the follow, Jay. I appreciate it. No, I think the crew might be a place for more of. It's another place to do private games outside of
Great
Pro Am.
environment for- I
So it
know
might be a
this.
little bit easier to get your
When I came
private
out here, I
1v1
was out
games
of
on
breath.
there.
Welcome.
Like, I
Welcome.
mean, private, like,
doing great.
team
How are
or
y'all
1v1
We're
games.
excited, we're revealing 2K27 today, so we're just very excited about this day, and
Female
I
in it.
know that you're a big 2K fan.
Yeah,
so
man.
what's
They
your
they
favorite
was talking
part
about, I think, since last year that they was trying to do
building
something
a
about that.
So for me, as an analyst, I love all
It was
of the
good
little
as a riot. It was
details
good.
of the game and seeing how far it has come. Now with the My Player builder,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year,
it's like-
really
yeah, like My
unlocks
Player, but
so
for your
much more,
crew.
which
So
is
I'm like,
cool. A lot of potential
I guess
to
that's
see what you
kind
can
of tough
do
because
on the
another
court.
easier way
So
to
that's
do
what I'm most excited about.
private
Yeah,
matches.
that definitely tracks. I mean, there are a few important
honestly, you
details
didn't
this
miss a
year
lot.
in terms of new updates because for the first time ever, you can build
You
a
didn't miss a
female My
lot.
Player.
Oh, this is crazy! I love this. I'm
He
here
said,
for
bro,
this.
shut up.
All right,
They're
let's
not
take a look.
talking about nothing. Yeah, co-ed
The
park.
My Player Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned
Thanks for
takeover
the follow,
system,
Bino. I
and
appreciate
for
it.
the first time, the ability to create female My Players. This is the most versatile My Player Builder in NBA 2K history,
Look like
giving
the same
players
fucking
all of the
hairstyles,
tools
though.
to model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. For veteran players, the Create Your Own Path My Player Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your My Player. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them. Badge progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant discipline meter. Heavy
Okay.
finishes at the rim will see their finishing progression rise. High volume shooters will increase their shooting progression. Your tokens can be reassigned at any time if you change your mind, but tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline. Bonus slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to think strategically about the badges you choose, because not every badge can be equipped at the same time, so you have to find a combination that works best for you. We know the community enjoys Rebirth, so we're happy to share that it's back in 2K27 with 4 Rebirth tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to give your new builds a jump start, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your Rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At Tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system, the next evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boosts. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver
Thanks
with
for
a
the follow. I
+1 boost,
appreciate it.
or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have 2 parts: Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees
They
up the
said
badge
that's the
tokens you would
only
have
way you
otherwise
can get
spent to
legend
equip it.
badges?
When Reaction
Oh.
badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse
Yo.
badge a set number of times during the game.
So,
When
there's no
triggered,
reason to
the
put
Reaction
99 on
badge
nothing.
receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game.
Wait, what?
Shanae, after seeing that, what's the first
That whole
build
shit
that
was
you're
confusing, but
going
the
to
only
make?
thing I caught,
Before I even start,
legend badges, you
I actually wanna
cannot
give love.
earn them
That-
shits
That
naturally
hoodie
no
is
more.
fire.
That's what everybody's been
That's
saying.
all I heard.
I love your talk, but that hoodie is fire. I need to steal that, okay?
I appreciate
Yeah, to answer your question, power forward. That's it for me. You guys know when I was a player, I love to protect the rim, clean up the glass. I mean, when we think of power forwards or even centers, I don't know if you guys saw the clip.
We did.
Of what happened between me and Victor Wembanyama. You guys, we played. I beat him the first time, but then he kicked my butt the second time. So we need to have a rematch. But again, I think
said,
it's
we
people
staying on
like that
26?
that are beasts on
Absolutely
the
not.
boards, that are relentless, but
Absolutely
also
not.
have the skills
I
to
have
really
nothing.
get
I
you
have
a win.
nothing to play for.
Sounds
please.
familiar.
Oh, that's cute. I know. I love that.
Listen, that's awesome. There's so much to be excited about. The My Player Builder this year is epic, and I can't wait to see what everyone cooks up. For veteran build makers, the deep customization options you're all
Yo,
used
this
to
sounds
are
crazy.
still in NBA 2K27. The team continues to refine the underlying attribute systems in pursuit of the most balanced and creative My Player Builder to date. Also, don't sleep on everything going on with badges this year.
He
New
does
badge
that on
tokens
Fortnite.
and loadouts, badge synergy, and even 19 new badges. Big updates this year.
All right, well, thank you, Sinead.
I don't know
But
why they
before you
brought
go,
badge loadouts back.
Do you
Who the
ever
fuck used that
feel
shit? I think it was like
maybe
24 or
wish you could
25.
build your My
Who the
Player
fuck
on the
used
go?
badge
Oh, I'd
loadouts?
absolutely love that. Can't say I've ever thought about
Y'all
it.
took
but
it out
now
because no one
you've
fucking
got,
used
you,
it.
You really
I'm
piqued
intrigued.
my imagination. You've intrigued
Okay,
me.
okay.
Intrigued too.
Well, then you might want to pay attention to this next section. I guess I'll be cooking up.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all great news, but 2K fam, I'm gonna need you to buckle up because what if I told you that you no longer have to wait until early access to start making your NBA 2K27 My Player builds on August 21st. We will be releasing an all-new companion app for NBA 2K27 players called NBA 2K HQ. It will be your headquarters for all things NBA 2K with many exciting features, starting with
that's actually tough.
being
That's
able
tough.
to make and share your
That's tough.
My Player builds with the homies from the convenience of your phone. So
They
Chris,
brought this shit out because they
tell the
know that shit
people
is
what you
confusing.
what they want to know.
All right, let's get into this.
They know that shit is confusing. They're like, yo, let these niggas start builds early because we know this shit is OD confusing.
Like Alexis said, now you can take that My Player Builder console experience and bring it everywhere with the all-new NBA 2K HQ app. You're going to be able to access the My Player Builder, make
go.
edits, and
Here we go.
configure your perfect build.
Look for these bum-ass content creators to make build videos before you can even play with them. Here we go. Yo.
Not to mention, you can now share your build with others via QR code.
Oh my God. This is Call of Duty. This is Call of Duty. Literally what Call of Duty did with their class system. Oh God. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yo, we already
You can
know.
also
We know it's
message
coming.
your team members and friends.
There's going to be build videos the very first day from
Track
a lot
progress
of these bum-ass
on
content
your
creators, and you
crew's
can't even
weekly
play with this
goals.
shit.
And the best part is, you can earn even more rewards every day you log in to 2K HQ.
Jesus Christ.
Plus, we've improved the face scanning technology all within the
Thanks
app.
for the follow,
It's
I
the
appreciate
perfect
it.
companion app for hoopers everywhere, and I am personally extremely psyched about it, Alexis. I'm definitely going to have a few builds ready by August 28th to cross all of you up.
Remember, you all, the app is dropping on August
go.
21st, just 3 days from now. So mark
That never
your
played.
calendars. Download the app and get into the world of 2K sooner than later. Now, I'm feeling very good today. I'm excited. So what if I
Here
told
we
you that
go.
I have another surprise for you, Chris?
Yes, but you can make
And what if I
can
told
make
you you're
builds
not gonna
from your
have to wait
phone.
until August 28th to
My
test
only
out
thing is,
your
like
build.
that.
Early access is
Honestly,
now
I
going
think they
to
did that.
officially
They're
start
doing that
on
early
August
before the game comes
26th.
out
So if you
because they
pre-order
know
the
the build
Superstar
system is
or the
extremely
Ultra editions, you can
confusing.
start playing NBA 2K27 just 8 days
But
from now. I know you
you're
guys
gonna
are all
see
excited.
a lot of these
You can
bum-ass
start
content
crafting your
creators
build on the
make
21st
build
with the app,
videos
and then start putting it to
with
the test
no
on the
gameplay.
26th. Let's go. Yes.
It's
now,
coming.
if you're a member of the NBA 2K
I
community,
guarantee it, bro.
you know these guys well. They don't need any introduction, but I'm going to
Jesus.
toss it up to the booth where
Build
Evan
videos
and
on day
Stacks
one.
are
that
coming
ain't good
to you
enough. Now they
live.
gotta make build
What's up,
videos before
guys?
day one arrives. Oh boy. I said boo.
Welcome, everybody. Our community show has made it to the big leagues. I'm your host,
Yo.
Evan, and I'm pleased to
I'm about to
introduce
say,
our
I thought it
special
was gonna
guest,
be here from
my
Evan.
man Stacks. How you doing?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm
Yo,
happy to talk about some NBA 2K27 today. We heard a lot of fire news, so let's get into it.
I'm ready as well. All right, the crew on the floor
Yeah.
just broke down what's new in gameplay, the city, and the My Player Builder. Now,
Yo,
let's talk about my
I'm
team
yo,
and my NBA.
I was here.
Stacks, My
when they
team
said
is
the
all about
defensive
building your
updates
dream team of
and
NBA
the, and the
WNBA
dribbling
superstars
updates.
from
And
any
throughout
era.
the rest of the
Who makes your
presentation, I've been
all-time
like,
starting five?
That's a good question. First and foremost, I think I would go greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Probably the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. I gotta go KD. Give me KD. Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna go with Shaq. Shaq at my center.
Can't go wrong with those
Yo.
choices. Before we get into it, heads up that we're doing Q&A with our dev team about all of today's 2K27 news in our official Discord at
He said stacks of
discord.gg/NBA2K. So if you have questions, submit them there, and we're going to answer some later this week. But we're here to talk about my team. This year, we
Oh,
wanted to make
man.
sure that every card you pull feels like a win. So for the first time ever, you can exchange any of your player cards,
All-Star team up.
even cards earned
You got
from
it.
season
All-Star
level
team up.
rewards for powerful cards. Even when you complete a collection for a collection reward, those cards can still be used in the exchange. There will be a new Premier Exchange that features one of the most powerful cards in my team each season, and these exchanges require cards of a certain gem tier. That means any card that meets the gem tier requirement qualifies, regardless of how you got it or who the player is. So this is going to make sure that every card helps you improve your lineup.
So
Yeah,
I feel like this
Son
is
does
really
look
huge,
unimpressed.
really
That's
good
a
news for the
fact.
my team community, everybody
Son
watching
does
right
look
now.
unimpressed.
It makes sure that every card matters, and I think that's really good.
Definitely. Something else the My Team community has been vocal about is wanting classic game modes back. Now, everybody has their personal favorite, and we can confirm that in 2K27, there will be rotating multiplayer modes throughout the year that includes Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online making their return. Stacks, which of these two modes are you going to play first?
None.
That's a tough
None.
question. I think I'm gonna go with Triple Threat Online
None.
personally. I'm already thinking about lineups that I'm gonna run out there with.
Wrap
So
this shit
yeah,
up.
I'm gonna go with Triple Threat Online.
Well, you won't have to wait long, Stacks, because starting in Season 1, Triple Threat Online will be available all season, including the opportunity to earn a mode completion reward card. And Clutch Time Online will make an appearance in Season 1 as well. There are also some big updates around player XP progression and so much more in My Team, but you'll have to tune in to the My Team Courtside Report that will be dropping right after the stream.
I'm not gonna lie, Evan, we cooking right now. A lot of fire news. My team getting some big updates. What else? What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down My NBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core
He
franchise
lying.
experience that we know our My
He
NBA community
lying.
really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts on the buyout market. We got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup improvements, the new All-Star Game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA Courtside Report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts.
Jesus.
Can I now sign
ain't gonna
myself
hold you, this
to a
shit.
10-day contract so I could win a championship?
Y'all
Stacks,
could have done
anything
something.
is possible
This shit
in
is-
My NBA.
This presentation is ass.
After
so far, I'm not
accomplishing
gonna
that
lie.
goal, the
I was
dev
hyped with the
team wanted to
gameplay
add
announcements at
one
first,
more
and it's just
feature
been
that might be one of my
Nah,
favorites,
like,
and that's
jeez.
My NBA Legacy. This is a player-locked save that allows you to pick any player in the modern era, and you can earn experience to level up your badges and upgrade your attributes as this player. You can continue the career of a superstar, or pick a lesser-known player and create a legend out of them. It's almost like
Yo.
playing through the career of any player of your choice
Yo.
within My NBA Sandbox.
And you know what I
Stacks,
didn't
if you
hear?
could pick one player
Fucking
in today's
cheating.
NBA to play in My NBA Legacy.
We haven't
who would
heard
it be?
nothing about that.
I think
shit
this
yet.
might be the easiest question you asked me all day. I'm gonna go with Jalen Brunson. All right, I'm trying to win back-to-back championships, Finals MVPs, all of that. We need that.
You know I'm picking LeBron. We'll see who has the better My NBA Legacy. There is just too much to talk about for my team and my NBA here. So all the news
what I
can be
was
found
worried
in the
about.
Courtside Reports going live after
They
the show.
haven't said
and
one
also,
thing about
you might see
cheating.
me and Stack stick around as your post-show entertainment for some more details as well, because we got all the news for you. Now, one more thing before we pass it back to Alexis and Chris. We know there's something the community wants to hear about, and that's how we are protecting the online experience. Fair play and competition are a big focus of 2K27.
Okay.
Today, we can share that we are working on improved detections for automated cheating devices and scripts. Those improvements
time.
will go
Right on-
live
'cause I was
after
just asking.
launch. And once they do, enforcement will be retroactive to day 1 of 2K27. Protecting fair play is an ongoing effort, and we'll keep improving how we combat cheating, and we'll have more to share
That's
with
a
you all
W.
after
That's
the
a
launch
W.
of 2K27.
That's
That's
a
it
W.
for us in the booth. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my special guest, as always, Stacks. We're going to toss it back to Alexis and Chris
That's a
with
W.
even more news about my career.
Just, it will fit. Yo, we gotta give it a chance, bro. God damn. Like, at least they talk about. That's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to hear them talk about it here. That means it's important.
Thank you, Evan. Now this
Like, if they
man
went through this
standing
whole
to my
shit and
left
never talked
needs
about
no
cheating at
introduction
all,
to the Hooper
then it's like,
community.
all right,
He's
now
a
that shit
two-time
crazy.
NBA All-Star from the Indiana Pacers. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Appreciate it, guys. Is my mic on? Is my mic on?
Yeah, it's
appreciate
on.
it, guys.
Everybody
Appreciate it,
hears
guys.
you. How's your summer
No,
been?
if they say that it's
Just
not
got
ready for
married,
launch,
so,
that means they're working on
been a
it
good summer.
currently.
Been
It's
a
still
good
not.
summer.
It's still not. available yet.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, here we ask the hard-hitting
So
questions.
be
I
careful
wanna
day one,
just
though.
Get it right started. So, if you could play in any other era, what era would you play?
Oh man, probably 2010s, just because like that's me as like a big basketball fan, big gamer. You know, that Heatles, LeBron era. That's very much so what I grew up with.
Well, I can tell you like your basketball history, so that probably means I think you're going to have very much fun with this next brand new
I respect
feature
that answer.
coming to my career.
2010 is the best
For
era of
real?
basketball ever.
What y'all got? What y'all got? Let me see.
Well, I think
That
we
is
should take a look.
one of the
Okay, let's
best
see.
eras of basketball. Only thing close is the 2000s.
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it. It's my career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular my career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron,
Okay.
They got
Kobe,
eras in my
Jordan,
I like that.
and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Okay, that's I give you that. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough.
Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player and the best dynasty in NBA history will
You got to
never
give credit
end.
where it's due. We've been cooking them this whole time.
Settle them
This is tough.
yourself.
This is tough.
In my career eras. Step onto the court and create history. Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers'
It's kind of fire.
Turn Miami's big 3 into the
It's
big
kind of
4.
fire. I'm not going to lie.
And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball
That's
over
tough. That's tough.
everything.
Eras is coming to my career this year. What do you think about that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's exciting. You know, playing many different eras. The game's officiated.
No, I'm not
different,
saying
teams
it's
are different.
yes, it's not
You can
drastically
see how guys
different, but being
progress,
able to
and
do
you
my
know how they're
career
gonna progress.
throughout different
that's really
eras outside
exciting.
of just
And
the
all those
current
what-if
one,
questions can
that is
only
kinda
be
tough,
answered
though.
this
Like,
year
that
in
is
NBA
kind of tough.
2K.
Yeah, for me, that's huge. I love the idea that you can ball out with anybody. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're definitely basically a time traveler, but we think you would kill it in any era, and we can't wait to see what this year
Thanks for the
brings
follow. I
you
appreciate
both
it.
on the court and in NBA 2K27.
I
So we
love
wanna
playing
thank
my
you so much
career.
for rocking
That's how
with
I
us
start the
today.
game.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you.
All
I think
right.
everybody should go
Eras
to my
isn't
career before
all
stepping
that's
into the
cooking in my
fucking
career
park.
this year either.
Learn
This
to play the
is
fucking
most
game
ambitious
first.
story we've ever told,
Like,
spanning
Jesus.
11 chapters and is more than
Thanks
twice
for the follow. I
length of last
appreciate it.
year's. The story follows MP's career.
Like, I think
from high
everybody
school
should step
through
into
the
my
G
career
League
and learn how to
and
actually
into
play the
NBA.
game before
we also
hopping
run into
online.
some new characters in MP's story you just might know.
Try something, okay? He had this crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah, but he was trash.
He
I'm
got
glad he
Vince
was there.
Staples in his face.
Why?
Because that could happen anytime. Dirty or not, it's still basketball. Can't really be worried about playing like that.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, okay? Have you talked to Dion? Is he gonna see you this week? He's here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. I want to work with him on a few things before the tournament.
We gotta win this tournament,
Said
man. The
Michael
water bill is
J.
gonna be astronomical. You've been taking so many showers.
I'm way more concerned about impressing the scouts than showering.
Nah, I
right
never
now,
watched the
not
Vince
gonna lie.
Staples show.
Wait.
I heard it was decent.
G League guys?
Featuring none other than Vince Staples as MP's cousin. He helps you navigate the challenges throughout your entire journey. But that's not all. There are so many routes into the NBA today, and the same goes for our game. While this isn't the first time you've seen the G in MP storyline, it surely will be one for the books. Take a look.
What up, Dion, my boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm ready to get you to work.
Come on.
All right, now Rutgers one thing, but that street ball, it don't translate to the G. If you want to get drafted next season, you got to establish yourself immediately.
See, that's why I like you, Dion. You always one step ahead of the competition. That's what I need.
And I know I ain't got to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The G League ain't no joke. Everybody there is fighting with every cell in their body to get to the NBA.
But there is even bigger news for my career this year. For the first time ever, you can now team up with a friend and cement your legacy together with an all-new co-op experience. Check this out.
Okay, but
Y'all
listen,
called it.
now it's time to make
Y'all
history.
fucking
I mean,
called
winning
it.
the championship as rookies
Y'all
could be
fucking
massive for your brand.
called it.
You could be the new Magic and Bird, all right? And
Y'all
on the same
fucking
team.
called
Nobody
it.
has seen that before.
Co-op
that.
my career.
Okay, but which one of us is Larry?
Obviously, I'm Magic and you're Bird.
Okay, that's cool.
That's it.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
oh,
it.
You're cool with being one of the
They
greatest
just sold the
players
game.
of all time.
That is
That's
it.
mighty big of you,
They could
Trace.
cut this shit right fucking down.
What can I say? I'm a generous
They just
guy.
sold the game.
Yeah, okay.
You can pick from 9 build templates to customize Trace's physicals inspired
They just
by
sold the fucking
superstars
game.
like Giannis,
That's it.
Steph, and KD, and then earn points to upgrade Trace
I understand why they
and
saved this
become
for
the
last.
ultimate dynamic duo with him on the court. When you're running
No,
mate
you
isn't
may not
online,
be sold,
Trace
but
plays with you
the-
like an
everything
AI,
that they
and
just
your
said for
friend
my
can hop
career
in and out
is
of
something that
co-op
a
with you at
lot
any
of people
time.
have been
The best
asking
part
for.
is that both you and
They
your
sold that
partner
game with
earn
that.
full amounts of VC and season XP
Co-op my
as you
career
progress
and
through the
having
career
errors
story.
in my career.
Teamwork
They
makes
sold
the
it.
dream
They
work,
sold
as
it.
they say, Alexis.
I agree.
All in all,
Like
my career
I'm all
is
down to
packed
cook
this year.
with Cook 2K when it's
Eras,
time to cook them.
Co-op
But
running
we'll
mate,
be
fire
objective.
and
We'll give
concrete
credit
in the
where it's
modern
due.
era.
That will sell the game
2K27
right
my
there.
career is surely one of the best we've ever done, and I can't wait for all of you to experience it.
That is going to do it for us today. What
Yeah,
a
they just
great
announced Co-op
event,
My
and we
Career.
want to thank you for watching. We've covered everything from gameplay to all the new features like a co-ed city, updated My Player Builder, My NBA, My Team, new NBA 2K HQ, and our most ambitious My Career story ever. And this is just the beginning. Immediately after this show, go check out the complete courtside reports for every mode on the website nba.2k.com for a deeper
Nah,
dive
Prime is in,
into everything
but
that
it's
you
not
saw
gonna be no
today.
different.
All the details, all the nuance, all ball
Where is
dropping
VC cheaper?
live on our 2K
Nope.
channels. Pre-order NBA 2K right now and get early access on August 26th. And also, don't forget about NBA 2K HQ. That releases on Apple and Android on August 21st. So you have 5 days to get your My Player build ready. Now, for those who just can't get enough of the news, stick around.
Yeah, no, there's
because
Pro-Am,
after
but
the stream,
they
we
only
have
announce things
the
that are
NBA
new or that
2K
change.
channel.
Pro-Am
They'll
is just
be
gonna stay
streaming
regular
live
Pro-Am.
NBA 2K27 Play Now action, along with a full breakdown of gameplay and
Yeah, no,
every
Pro-Am's
single
not going
mode that we
nowhere.
talked about again today.
That's how they do
So
tournaments and shit.
Thank you
That's
guys
just not
so
going nowhere.
much, and until then, we cannot wait for you all to enjoy NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in NBA 2K27, and I'll see you on the virtual courts.
Damn. Yeah, no, they added Co-op
I know
My
how
Career.
you're feeling right now. You're at the start of something.
So they had a co-op My Career. The city is now co-ed, so men and women are now in the city. They can compete in the rec, in a park, theater, all that stuff together. Crews. So let's see. Where's the fucking? It still say 2K26. Jesus Christ.
I want to be the MVP.
Louder.
I want to be the MVP. Woo!
All right. All right.
Yeah, they showed gameplay already. It was, honestly, it wasn't much. The only time they showed like the actual game flowing and working was in the very beginning. Everything was just them talking about shit. Oh, we'll be right back with gameplay and more. Okay, cool. Because I'm like, can we get some more actual gameplay, bro? Like, seriously. I'm coming for Rinks and Relax Crew in 27. I wasn't sure if I was even going to, like, do another crew myself, but I might do it. I might still do it. Because people been asking, and I know a lot of, like, I get watched by a lot of casuals, and a lot of those people, they don't really have crews like that. So I'm gonna make one just so that, like, casuals have a place that they can get part of a crew that they know will hit max level. Yeah, co-op My Career is in the game. Co-op My Career is in. All-Star Team Up back. Yes, they did add an All-Star Team Up back as well. He's like, can I join? We could be like Shaq and Kobe. I'll let anybody join, big dog. I don't mind. He's not hitting max level if I have something to do with it. Bro, you're not gonna stop us from hitting max level, big dog. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
And I are here to be your post-show entertainment. How are you feeling so far, Stacks?
Hey man, I'm feeling real good. Super excited to learn more. Apparently, we're about to learn some more right now.
Wait, so
let's
is this
get right into it,
pre-recorded?
baby. Let's get it.
Like, wait, what?
Yes, we are. Many of you in the community want all of the details you can get.
Are they streaming from there? I'm mad
so that
confused
is
right
what
now.
Stacks
I'm
and I
OD
are
confused.
here to provide. We are going to go through gameplay and then each of the game modes. So if you missed the preseason breakdown, you get to see it all here for the first time. If you've been here with us since the very beginning, you'll get to see even more details so that
Yeah,
you
it's
know
going to be
everything
mad women in
you
the
can
city.
expect this year.
Mad people.
We are
gonna
also
create
going
women
to have
characters.
some creators and special guests joining us to play a few quick play matches live on stream to give you an extended look at real 5v5 gameplay in
Thank you.
2K27.
Thank
and
you.
I promise I am not going to be yapping too much today, but first, many of you are here for Twitch drops as well, so let's talk about that. Because we do have special Twitch drops active today. If you tune in for a total of 45 minutes, which many of you have already done that, you will get a locker code for NBA 2K26
Thanks for the follow, Tread. I
that
appreciate it.
contains a My Team NBA GOAT option pack, a diamond animation breaker in My Team, a smiley basketball head for your My Player, 60 skill boosts, and double XP coins in both My Career and My Team. If you keep watching for another 45 minutes, you will earn your first locker code for NBA 2K27, and this will give you not just the skill boosts and a double XP coin, but also a 92 overall free
For a
agent pack in
bunch of
My
shit we
Team,
don't give a
and a
fuck
2K Day hoodie that will be
Not gonna
eligible
lie.
for one of the first double rep events in 2K27 on 2K Day. So on 2K Day, when you wear this red hoodie, you will get double rep to start the year. So we're trying to help
that's
you
the thing
end
I
the year
always
right
hate
in
because
2K26
when
and then
y'all
start
do
the year
double
with a
rep
boost
tied to
in
clothing,
2K27
I
when
play
it comes
rec.
out next week.
I don't even get a part of that
Stacks,
shit. I'm
I
not
have
playing the
said
city.
enough. Y'all, Stacks has a list of everything new in 2K27, and he is going to pick what we should talk about, starting with the gameplay news. So Stacks, what do you got for the chat?
All right. So look, Mike mentioned there's a feature called Step Through Up
He
and
said
Unders.
then don't play rec.
How does it work, Evan? Give us a little bit more
But I
details.
like 5v5 modes, bro. It's either
Yeah,
rec
Mike
or
talked
proving
about this
grounds
one.
for the
This
most
is
part
a
for me.
fun
That's
new
what I do.
mechanic that our dev team has added to the game for a really popular move in the league today, one that's pretty hard to
Yo.
stop. So
You can
Black
be just like
Cobra's
SGA
going to
or just like
fucking
Luka. I was watching
fry
Luka do it all
everybody
this
with this
past
shit, bro.
season. And after you do a pump fake, you push the pro stick in one of 5
Black
directions,
Cobra's going
and
to
you will get a
cook
step
with this
through
shit,
layup
bro.
or jump shot in that direction. And these have been captured by pro play. So we've got players like Donovan Mitchell who've been captured through the pro play technology, just like how they do this.
However,
move
I don't think this
in
move
real
is going to
life.
be super
And I will
effective
say that
online.
we had some 2K27 play tests earlier in the summer, and this was a move that some people noticed right away and said was really fun to use. We've also got over 100 creators at Community Day today, and I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on
They
this.
got over
one next.
100 creators there? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Step through up and unders. I'm looking forward to using that move myself, man. It looked good. It looked good, I got to say. Anyway, the chat went crazy when expanded dribbling categories were mentioned earlier.
Thank you.
What other details do we have about that?
Yeah, this is a good one. Something that many dribble heads have been requesting for a while is for dribbling packages to be broken up into individual movement categories. So, for example, this year, if you're looking at the escape moves, they've been broken down into different categories for hesitation, crossover, between the legs, and behind the back escapes. In total, there
That's
are
tough.
almost 30 of these categories, and you
We've
can
been
check
asking
out
for
the
that
full
shit for like
list
3
in the
years.
gameplay court set report on the NBA 2K website. We really think this allows you to personalize every aspect of your animation
So I'm
package
hoping this
and
adds
really
a
have a
little
dribble
more
style that's more unique to
individuality
you,
into
because
the
there's way
dribbling
more
in
options and
2K27.
combinations possible to separate yourself from everybody else out there.
What happened to elite
by
dribble
picking the
packages?
dribble
No, it
animations
looks like you
exactly
create your
how you
own
want them.
package now.
You know, that actually sound fire. And again, like you said, the community has been asking for that for a
Yes.
long time. And now I
It's a
feel
cheese
like
again.
you know, once
That's
we
a
get out there,
fact.
start playing, we're gonna be seeing a lot, like you said, a lot of more unique moves from people. We're not gonna see a bunch of the same moves.
We
So
hope.
I'm actually excited about that. But you know,
Until
that's all
Chalk
great and
makes a
all,
fucking
you know, but
video.
there's people out there like, let's say, like Boom, who aren't really dribble heads. You know, she can't really put the ball on the floor like me. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a slasher type. You know,
Like, until
that's just
Chalk
Boom,
and
though.
Chopper make a fucking
Oh,
dribble
I'm
video,
trying to,
bro. Then it's over.
Trying to figure out what other than the dunk meter, which we covered already on the roadmap stream, what other changes are coming to slashing, all right, in NBA 2K27?
Yeah, it's gonna be mad
First
women
of
in
all,
the city.
Boom
day
kind of
one.
stray there for
A
no reason.
lot.
She's not even here to defend herself. But yeah, speaking of slashers, we do have advanced layups to talk about, Stacks, because let's just say Jalen Brunson
Thank
is
you. We
probably your
got
favorite player right now.
The
right?
layups.
Come on, man.
He also happens to be one of the best finishers in the NBA. So when you think about all the moves he has in his bag, he doesn't just do one type
Yeah, but
of
the
layup.
thing is,
so
shit
this
like
year in
this
2K27,
doesn't really
the dev
work
team has split
online
the gathers
because
and
you're pulling
finishes
that
of
one
layup.
person into
so
an
that
animation.
means the hop step, the euro step, the spin, that can be split now from the finishes and combined based on what's actually happening on the court. So it's a nice new addition for all the slashers out there, one of many this year.
Yeah, those moves already
So you
worked on
said
AI.
Dynamic
Doesn't work on
layup
people.
engine. This sounds, Evan. This sounds crazy to me. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Jalen Brunson.
Can you
coming
alter
through, Euro,
layups in the
floater,
air, bro? That's what you
talk
need
to us,
to know.
Evan. Come on. Let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, we got one more thing for the slashers we can talk about right now. This is a new piece of tech that the dev team has added this year. It is an engine for layups that adjusts the layup so that even if you're doing the same layup again and again, it doesn't look the same every time. And this isn't just a visual thing, it can also have a gameplay impact as well. So if you're going up against
Thanks for the
a
follow, Big.
defender
I
in the
appreciate
paint,
it.
this engine can actually help you maneuver the ball away from getting blocked if you have high finishing ratings. So this is something that you have to actually play the game to feel. And we've heard from a lot of players already that layups feel really
Okay.
good this year. So I'm excited for the slashers to try them out.
I'm actually
Okay.
liking what I'm hearing right now.
Because I've been
These
saying, yo,
layups,
we
man.
gotta
I'm
get
liking it,
layups
I'm
back in
liking
the
it. All right.
game, bro.
Are there
They're
any other
absolutely
mechanics
useless.
on offense that we should be keeping our eye on? You know, a lot of people like to score the ball, Evan. So any other offensive mechanics we should be watching out for?
I do want to talk about rhythm shooting for a second, because I have made it no secret that I personally use rhythm shooting in 2K26. I've also seen a lot of feedback from others in the community about rhythm shooting, though. So, yes, rhythm shooting is back, but there's a couple changes to it that
What's
we
the
should
changes,
talk
Brian?
about. And remember, if this is your first time hearing about rhythm shooting, there's two components to it. It's not just your timing, but also your tempo.
Right.
So, the first thing we've done is we've made it easier to visualize the tempo of rhythm shooting. So, there's
Easier?
a new tick on the shot meter that reflects your right stick movement movement, and your goal is to match that tick on the shot meter, and that helps you understand whether you're shooting your tempo is too slow or too fast. And the closer your tempo is to being perfect, the easier it is going to be to time your shot. So that leads to the second thing about rhythm shooting that you should know, Stacks. Based on community feedback, hitting a shot with rhythm shooting does now require greening the timing. So the timing is going to be easier or harder depending on how good your tempo is, but to make the shot, you do have to hit the green window.
Thank you.
I think that will be good news for many of you in the chat. The last thing to know is that you can now rhythm shoot free throws, just like your jump shots. That was a muscle memory thing that a lot of people have given feedback on, that when you go to the free throw line, you have to use the button again. Being able to rhythm shoot your free throws, nice upgrade for all the rhythm shooters out there. But Stacks, that's what's changed with rhythm shooting this year.
That they don't even need. They don't need to make shooting no more difficult than that. That is automatically a fix.
Remastered it because I was a rhythm shooter guy as well. So
where tempo go? No, tempo is rhythm shooting.
I'm going back to the rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Anyway, this sounds like we got a whole bunch of amazing things improved on offense. But what about defense? What about for my lockdown?
Now I feel you. I don't use tempo most of the time. I only use tempo for no dip.
Okay, let's move on to defense.
But just by making tempo have to respect timing, that'll automatically
really wanted to focus on
that'll automatically level out a lot of the shooting.
So it's not just offense, defense got a lot of love too. And we should start with hands-up defense because Mike talked about this earlier, but the shot contests have been improved both under the hood, but also in the controls that you have available to you as a defender.
Because I need to hit my
this year for shot contests and hands-up shot contests, there's two types. If you hold the pro stick down, you will get a conservative hands-up defense mechanic that kind of keeps you planted on the ground. So you'll wall up in the paint, for example, but you're rarely going to get called for a foul because you're playing defense more conservatively. If you hold the right stick up, you're going to get an aggressive hands-up contest where you will automatically contest any shot attempt against you. So in the paint, you're still going to maintain verticality. And on the perimeter, you're still going to just get a slight jump against the jump shots. But you are going to play more aggressively than if you had the right stick held down. And on top of that, you still got the block button. So when you want to go all out and try to swat a shot, leap at the shooter, you still got the block button to do that if you choose to do that. But with this system, there is one more thing we want to mention that you may have seen some of the gameplay footage. We also have this new defensive impact indicator that is beneath the shooter's feet to help you understand the shot contest.
Yeah, they showed the build in the original.
And this indicator is going to light up either white, yellow, or red, with white being a weak or late contest and red being a high impact contest on your shot. And that's going to tell you which direction the contest came from and how impactful it was to your shot. So that as you're shooting and as the defender's playing up against you, you can understand the logic between how your shot contest there was determined.
That's a W.
We know this is a very, very big topic that many of you are interested.
Is it good? Yo, that shit is OD confusing. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I actually like
they bringing out an app on the 21st. Get that motherfucker and practice in the builder and that
playing
shit.
Hands up defense, you got to decide
that shit looks super confusing.
Which one is more appropriate for which situation? So I really like that. Hopefully the lockdowns out there, the people ready to play some defense is liking that as well. But what other defensive mechanics got an upgrade? We need to know a little bit more about defense, Evan.
Yeah, the one other one you heard about is the defensive cutoffs, because there's two types. So just to quickly recap, when you're on defense, if you flick the pro stick to the left or the right, you're going to do like a quick one-step cutoff. But if you hold down turbo while doing that, you're going to cover more ground. Like you're going to lunge in either the left or the right direction. So think of this as like a mirror match between you on defense going up against
not
dribblers,
very useful
because they've got explosive dribble moves and combos. You as the defender, you now have to match them step for step.
Nigga, how is
and
steal?
with this, ankle breakers are also now more logic driven as well. So if the defender's momentum is going the wrong way against you, and you're a shifty ball handler, you got them going the wrong way, their momentum's going the opposite way of you, there's a higher chance that their ankle's going to get broken. Depending on their defensive range, of course. That'll determine whether they're able to recover from getting their ankles broken and if they're going to fall on the ground.
Real ankle breakers.
The goal was to make this a kind of one-on-one on the court so that the dribblers and defenders have to react to one another. Stacks is probably going to be putting me on the ground a lot, so unfortunately, I will have to improve my defensive skills.
Thanks for the follow, Ryan. I appreciate
I'll get there one day.
No, what, Evan? I like that you said that, man. You're an honest man. You're an honest man with me.
I'm being honest.
Alrighty. So anyway, so we got Takeover. Let's talk about takeovers a little bit. This is something me myself I was interested in, Evan. You gotta tell us more about the new takeover.
There is no more tempo only shooting.
Takeover got a big change.
Tempo shooting
so
now
when you
requires
play,
timing
you're
as
gonna see
well.
in your HUD up top that there are now 5 icons up there. There's one for shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding, the 5 disciplines that you all know of. And every single one of those icons is actually a takeover meter, and each one can have a different takeover ability equipped. On top of that, each of them is tracked separately. So they start at neutral at the beginning of the game, and they're going to go up and down depending on your performance. So they can fluctuate down all the way to frozen level, all the way up to takeover level. So if you are shooting lights out, your shooting meter goes up and up and up. Your attributes get boosted, and eventually when your shooting takeover hits that takeover spot, your takeover ability is going to fire off as well.
No, tempo
But
shooting
if you're getting
is still
blocked at
in,
the
but
rim,
you
your
have to
finishing
time
meter
it
is going
as
to
well.
go down, right? So
There
keep
is
going
no
down
more
until
just
it's
tempo
frozen.
only. That shit
And
is
Stacks,
gone.
a really cool thing about this is that by having these 5 separate
went back
takeover
to
meters,
2K25.
you could be hot in multiple areas at once. And you could, hypothetically, if you're
Thanks
really
for the follow,
good,
Mike. I
you
appreciate
could
it.
even have multiple takeover abilities active at the same time. So there are 24 different takeover abilities in 2K27. We do have the full list up in the courtside report. But Stacks, you think you're going to have multiple takeovers active?
That sound
Ooh,
crazy.
I got to do some research.
That sound
I
crazy.
believe I can do it, but I got to do a little bit of research. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds
Thanks for the
crazy.
follow, Tough. I appreciate
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. That has so far been my favorite thing. That sounds crazy right there. I'm looking forward to that.
No. When I say back to 2K25,
Mine as well.
I'm saying
But
2K25.
Stacks,
you
there's
had
even
to,
more we
tempo
couldn't get
shooting
through
had to
here.
be
There's
timed
advanced
as well.
controls, there's
That's all I'm
AI
talking about.
improvements. So
tempo
after the
when
stream,
you do rhythm shooting,
go to the
you have to
NBA
do your
2K
tempo
website
and
and
your
our
timing.
YouTube channel.
It's
All
not
of the
just tempo
2K27 news is coming out today for our game reveal day.
That's
And
all I mean.
For gameplay, we also have
Yeah,
our
you can
Q&A
activate
with the dev
multiple
team
takeovers
live on our official
in different
Discord at
aspects. That's actually crazy.
discord.gg/NBA2K. And we know you all love hearing from the man himself. So you can go into Discord,
He said, "How y'all
submit your
feeling so
questions,
far?"
and Mike Wang is going to be answering questions
I say
over
the
the
city's
next few
a L.
days
Not gonna lie, the
about
city's
what
a
you're
L.
curious about for
The
gameplay
gameplay
in
changes
2K27.
is a
Because even if
W.
you read the full Court to Report, you watch
my
the full
career
Court to Report
changes
video,
are
we
huge
know there's
W.
even more that you all in the community want to know about gameplay and the gameplay mechanics this year. So we're going to be doing Q&A through Discord over the next couple days as
And
well.
it's a go on co-op.
Stacks,
Yeah, co-op
I
My
think
Career
we
is
should
in the
talk
game.
about My Career next.
Yeah, here we
Let's
go.
take a look at the My Career trailer and we'll be right back.
Let's do it, baby.
What's up, MP?
What up? What up?
No, Cap
What are
Breakers
you
is still
playing?
because the Cap
This
they
the new
announced that
2K?
you can see Cap
You know
Breaker
it.
preview in the
It's my
building. They announced that
career.
before a while ago.
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular My Career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era,
My Career era.
LeBron, Kobe, Jordan,
I like that.
and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
That's fire.
Forget being the best of your era.
I'm going back to the
Play to be the
90s.
best
I'm
of all
taking
time.
Penny Hardaway's spot, and me and Shaq
The debates
about
about
to go
who's the
crazy
greatest player
in the league.
and the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in My Career eras. Step onto the court and
So he
create
said,
history.
I'm going, yo, that's fire.
Outshine Magic and Bird.
Son, I'm
Tonight,
I'm
Michael
going
Jordan hits
back.
6 rings.
I'm going back to the Magic. Me and Shaq
Team
about
up
to
with
go crazy.
AI
I'm
and
stopping
stop the
Kobe
Lakers
from getting all them
three-peat.
rings.
Turn Miami's Big Three into the Big Four. And rob D. Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest.
This is fun.
NBA 2K27.
That shit is
Ball
hard.
over
We cook 2K all
everything.
the time. That's what we do. But you got to give credit where credit is due.
All right,
bro.
Evan, man. Trailer looked good. You noticed my
Shaq
favorite
wasn't
mode
in
in the
what?
game
Was it
right
in-
here.
what are you talking
What
about?
details can you share
Shaq
with
was
us
in
right
what?
now? I need to know more.
The 90s?
Yeah, I'm really excited about My Career this year, Stacks. My Career is the first mode that I played when I started playing 2K, and I know that you also make a lot of content for that mode, Stacks. And this is one of the biggest years for My Career that I can remember. So, for the first time, you can now insert your My Player back in time in one of 5 eras, either the Magic versus Bird era, the Jordan era, the Kobe era, the LeBron
can tell
era,
when someone
or
want that
the
invite
Steph
next
era.
year?
And if you have played
Well,
my
what
NBA,
invite?
you're familiar with these eras and how each one has not just the rosters of the time period, but also the rules,
Like
the play styles, the presentation, and the
That's
look
what I'm
and
saying,
feel
like,
of going
yo,
back in
Magic,
time in a time
I wanna
capsule.
go
So
back to play
even
with
your locker
Shaq
room looks different in my
on the
career. If
Magic.
you go
I wanna
all the way
take
back
Penny's
to
spot.
Stax' age, there are wood
It's gonna be
lockers,
me and
there are
Shaq,
older CRT
and we
TVs,
bout
the
to
ones that got a
fucking
big box
cook.
in the back. And in eras that are closer to today's world, the locker rooms are more modern. So down to that level of detail, you can experience the eras of my career now as well.
No, Evan, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that.
I think that would be fun. That's
right
fine.
there. But anyway,
That's
how does
fine.
the progression work in eras? Like who are you playing against? Like I think you got some more information.
T-Mac and Yao era? Okay, that's tough. That's
Yeah,
tough.
so for this, think of this as inserting yourself in history. My NBA eras is still available if you want to rewrite history in a sandbox mode. But in my career, it's like a portal in time that
Thanks for the
drops
follow,
you
Jay
into
Frank. I
history.
appreciate it.
And players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron, they're going to be on the teams that they're supposed to be on. So, for me, I'm going straight back to that LeBron era. I'm going back to 2010. I'm joining the Heat, and we're going to make a big four together and win lots of championships.
Nah, you dicky.
But the progression in my career eras is
dicky.
based on eras moments.
To make
So
a
you
big
have to
four,
break
you dicky,
historic
bro, you
scoring
bugging.
titles, win streak records, and recreate
Nah,
those
bro,
historical
that's
achievements.
corny.
And if you do, you will unlock 40 levels of rewards with exclusive cosmetics and
Yeah, that's
learn a lot of
corny.
history as you go as well. Because that's something
I'm
that
choosing,
I've always loved about
a
NBA 2K,
LeBron
that
era,
it doesn't matter when
I'm
you
going
begin
to the
playing.
Cavs
It's almost like an
after- I'm
encyclopedia
going
for
to
the
the
history
Cavs with-
of the
and I'm taking
NBA. So
Kyrie's spot.
you'll learn old teams, old players, even if you weren't around to watch them back then.
Like, go to make a big four,
I
that's
personally can't
crazy
wait
on
to
the
play
Heat,
this
bro.
all myself and also watch all the types of content that the creators are able to come up with, like you, Stax.
All right. Let's get out of my era for a while. You know what I'm saying? The
2012
throwback
Knicks?
era. as you call
Oh,
it.
okay,
Let's talk a
okay.
little bit about the modern era. What is the story looking
So,
like
nah,
this year?
that's
I need to know this
that's a
information too.
fucking- That's thick. I
Yep,
don't
we
care,
do have a
man.
new
Yo,
story. This
you gotta
series
give
is
credit where it's
called
due. That
Fire and
feature
Concrete.
is tough.
And
I love my
don't
career.
want to spoil the details too much, but to give you the premise, you are a top high school prospect.
Thanks for the follow,
and
RJ, I
you get into
appreciate
a
it.
car accident, unfortunately. That sets
Nah,
you back,
yo,
and then
people
you have to
play
make your
my career,
comeback
bro.
to get into the NBA. So your comeback actually begins in New York City. You're with your cousin Cam, and your cousin Cam is actually voiced and mocapped by the actor Vince Staples, which many of you may know. And you will go all the way through Rucker Park, all the way through different stops until you reach the league. And just as a little teaser, there's a lot of my career characters as always, and even some familiar old faces that you'll see if you've been playing my career stories in the past as well. I'm going to leave it at that and let everybody play this year's story themselves.
Let me tell you one face. I hope we don't see. You said we got into a car accident. Hope we don't see Vic. You know what happened when he got into his car accident. Anyway, what about once you get to the NBA? What about the NBA? What do we got there, Evan?
You got real
They
dark there,
definitely talk
Stacks,
about
but that
hairstyles,
is
yeah.
a good question. So let's talk about that. This year, your draft position is not fixed. So you can climb the draft
Thanks for
board
the follow,
all
Tommy.
the
I
way to
appreciate
the
it.
top if you perform well enough in the My Career story. So you can even be the #1 overall pick this year and join my Washington Wizards if you want. We still do have the option for you to manually select your team in case you just want to be playing with your favorite team or your favorite players. You can still pick where in the league you want to go. Once you are in the league, the main storyline does continue throughout your rookie season, and then after that, there are 8 new key game sets that each span across roughly half a season. So there's a lot to do in the modern era this year as well, Stacks.
Okay, man, I'm excited about having the draft back. That's one thing that I love having back, man, doing the draft. But anyway, so that we can now bring a friend to play in my career. That sounds amazing. That's been something I was hoping we could do for a long time. How does that work now?
Yes, for years, I have seen Co-op My Career be at the top of so many community wish lists, and this is something that our dev team has been building. So this year
that's a
in 2K27, you can invite a friend to drop into your My Career. And the way this works is, in the story, you're going to meet a running mate. His name is Trace, and you're going to meet him in the story before you get to the NBA. Once you do, you can customize his build. So there are 9 templates for Trace that you can pick from that determine Trace's physicals. You can pick from Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry, Luka, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Nikola Jokic, or Kawhi.
Those are the 9 options that set your physicals. And after that, or set Trace's physicals. And after that, you can earn points to upgrade Trace's attributes and badges, and even unlock running mate play calls as well.
It's definitely not what we thought, not gonna lie.
So where's Jalen Brunson here? I mean, you know what?
It's definitely
Evan?
not to the.
We're gonna make it about
how
the chance.
in-depth we
Everything
thought
I
it
guess
was
can
gonna
be about
not
the
gonna
chance.
lie.
So what? Like, am I now splitting XP with him or something? Like what's going on? I need some more information.
No. Okay. I can give you some more information on that. All right. You are not splitting XP or VC. Trace is totally flexible. If you got your My Career and I'm busy, you're inviting me to play as Trace, but I'm not around. Y'all know I don't always got my console with me. I don't always play on stream with Stacks. I say I don't always. I don't think I ever play on stream with Stacks. I don't always got my console with me, right? Stacks could still play solo, just like a normal My Career, earn progression that way. When I come online, Stacks can shoot me an invite. I'll pop into his My Career, and the best part is that me and Stacks, we will each earn our own separate full amounts of VC and season XP after each game.
Okay, that
so
works.
Stacks, me and
That
you,
works.
we are not splitting it half and half. We are each getting
Thanks
our
for the
own
follow.
VC and
Was it
season XP
Khaled?
from that game.
Or Kalidian? I appreciate it.
Hey, all right. I'm saying that ain't
That's
bad.
fair.
I like
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
Keep my own VC. That was really good, man.
That's fair.
As you know, My Career is my favorite mode.
Because as
It
long as
sound
they
like
can
I got
jump
a lot
in
to
and
do
still
this
earn,
year.
and y'all both
I'm
earn your
already
own
thinking of content
credit and
ideas, so
everything
I'm locked
together.
in, man. I'm ready to get
That's
to
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Excited to hear that. Look, eras, the modern era story as well. Co-op My Career, it is a big year for My Career. So if you do want to see even more footage, the Courtside Report is live on YouTube and the NBA 2K website. Now, wait, before we move on, Stacks, I have one more question for you. Who's your running mate going to be? Am I getting an invite, or is this going to be like last year where you never invited me to join your crew?
Evan, you know what? You're going to get an invite. You're going to get the invite this year. Don't worry. I'm going to have you come through. I'm going to carry, of course, but I'm going to have you come through. All right? We going to make sure we get you out there. We're going to get you on the court.
We might need to have some co-op My Career action on one of our first streams this year.
Basically,
So
the
stay
way it
tuned for
works
that.
is y'all have two
after
separate
the game
My
comes
Careers.
out. But
When you
look, we
invite
got
that
even
person
more
into
with my
yours,
team, my
now
NBA,
they're
and the
playing
city
controlling
still
that
to
second
come.
player
We are
that
going
you
to be
that
right
you
back.
have in Trace, and now you both earn VC and credit as you play together. But their My Career doesn't advance until they go back to play their own. And the same goes if you
finals
join
rematch.
theirs.
Well, this is not really a rematch. This is, you already know what's about to happen to you.
Man,
So you
stop
going with
it.
the Spurs. You sure this the team you want?
I am very much sure I want to go with the Spurs. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Ready up. See, look, she ducking smoke. She don't
Man,
even want to
man,
ready
stop
up.
it.
She
Hey.
don't even want to ready up, man. Let's go.
Come get this belt.
You lose the jump ball with Wemby. We might have to have a conversation.
Well, it puts
Hey,
pressure on you
give me that.
on both ends, Kevin. Offensively, you get second
Wemby
chance
going up.
opportunities that wears the
Oh,
defense
nah.
down.
Oh, nah.
And then
Nah.
on the
Just go ahead and
defense-
Well, the
go ahead
gameplay
and pass
does
the
look smooth.
controller.
Nah, I ain't never.
That is
Go ahead and pass the controller.
So what would you do if
the
I?
motion does look smoother than last.
Go ahead and pass
Yeah, it's
the
actual
controller.
gameplay.
Pass that controller.
Ain't no way, brother. You know what I'm doing.
Come on.
Okay.
No way they just let you do that.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
He said it looks identical.
You ain't crossing
No,
up
I mean,
Fox.
well, I guess if you're watching it
Bronson ain't
through,
got nothing on Fox. Good D.
maybe through the
Fox
stream, it
out.
doesn't look
I
like
gotta
that,
see-
but
I
if
gotta
it's
see
on
what you
Twitch,
got. I got
it
you.
definitely looks a little bit smooth.
Come on. What
Let's
type of
test the defense out a little bit.
He said 2 turnovers. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Ice. Oh, shit.
Hey,
that was-
it's no
Wait, no,
way.
no, no.
There's no way
That
you
was
make
good.
all
Look,
those
that's what I
sound.
meant to do.
That
There's
was
no way you making all of those
they're
sound
missing
effects.
layups. That's not green.
And
Thank
did
you
that.
very much. Yeah, this is the gameplay of 2K27.
You already know what this is.
That
That's a
wasn't
dang
move I
she
wanted to see in the
asked.
game. No, we're not used to. Come on, N1.
Come on down. Come on down here.
And I'll tell
Come on,
you,
come on down here, let's
offense
go.
comes really easy
Light
to
work.
Big
This is
Cat.
a new game. Like,
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Excuses.
Legs in the Wild West, the Spurs
They say
have thrown
excuses
their
is for the
hat in the
unprepared.
ring.
Well, you know, Kevin, when OKC won their title, it looked like they were
Thanks
gonna
for the
be in
follow,
that
Kay. I
fight for a
appreciate it.
long time. We wondered
It's
who
about
in
to
the
get ugly. I can
West
tell
could
right
give
now.
them a
No,
run
it's
for their
not.
money.
It's
Well, we
not.
have the answer. It's
I
the
can tell
San
right now.
Antonio
It's about to get
Spurs.
bro, that's a
ugly.
contest.
I could
Yeah, that's a fact. It's
right
play now.
now.
It's not really gonna look that much different from year to year. We probably won't see like a full overhaul of how it looks until the next gen system.
Brunson against
Oh,
Fox.
Okay, I got it.
Oh,
I
no.
got it.
Hey.
No, I got it.
good,
I
good.
got it.
Do me a favor.
Nah, you got used to doing tempo without time, and that's what happened.
Give me those. Hey, never do that again.
running it.
My bad, Chad. My bad.
Running it.
I'm warming up, Chad. My bad.
Earlier, I gave my starting five. I should have said this team right here. Jalen Brunson, Miguel, OG, Josh Hart, Cat.
Green, baby. Come on. Stop talking.
I mean, look, I don't
Stop talking. Let me warm up. I
know she got people watching her. You know, I don't want to make her look too bad.
I just told you I got to work this the new game. First time ever playing.
It's on you.
Thanks for the follow, NTA. I appreciate it.
Come on, give me those.
They don't, okay, I was about to say, if they counted that.
I needed my continuation, man.
Yeah, I feel like
I was shooting the ball though, so I
we're not watching two people play that would really be able to show us what we want to see. Not gonna lie. Like we're not watching the two people play that we want to see how see what has changed and how it looks.
It's a mind game.
Gameplay looks worse. No, it's the people controlling it. It's the people controlling the game.
We never believed that. That was never believable. We never believed that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Catch me in a park.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me.
Oh yeah,
That's tough.
Oh, Training Kapowski?
That looked
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that's
tough.
real. That's tough.
Chad, I don't play now.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, she already just said she don't play now.
Just preached how important it is that we try to make him take as many tough shots.
Oh
as
nah,
possible.
that should have been with us. Oh, you are with us. Oh, you.
I didn't do that.
My team.
I didn't do that. I ain't asking to cut.
So always play now, not co-op. What's going on? I think you on my team.
I'm getting sold. I'm getting sold.
It's. I feel you. I definitely do understand what you're saying.
It won.
But the thing is, like when it comes to especially yearly release games, because of how development works, it's hard to have much advancement in year-to-year progression unless you have completely separate tools, like Call of Duty does. That's the only reason Call of Duty can make such drastically different games, even though they're releasing it so consistently. 2K only has one tool, so it's like it's only so much they can really advance from year to year.
I tried to get Jalen Brunson off.
Like it's just once the game comes out, I think the game comes out. They usually start like development on the next game by like January.
Also with the sub, Fox, he's checked in for Julian Champagny.
Like honestly, they just for it to be a real advancement, we would have to stop doing 2K every year. It would have to be a two year gap or a 3 year gap for us to see like a huge difference from one game to the next.
Here's Castle.
This is a nasty
back to Fox.
The mods need to be high. Yo, that's the thing. Those people on PC be working magic, boy. They be working magic. Because if you look at those PC mods for 2K, you wouldn't believe what they're doing over there. I'm not gonna lie.
You must not know.
Thanks for the follow, GC. I appreciate it.
He hit those. You must not know.
The gameplay don't seem slow.
You must not know Andre Drummond. He hit those.
Play now is always slow. Play now always is slower than the regular like online game modes where you're in the rec, in park and stuff like that. Play now is always slow.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. They letting you make everything. I
So said she's so bad.
Get corner.
Yeah, play now is always a slower speed.
I'm gonna need
That's why I'm like, yo, this is not what we really gonna want to see. If we want to see like what we're gonna actually be doing when it comes to the city and park and rec and stuff like that. Play now, it doesn't play the same as online.
And I don't even play now, so this
I'm letting her. I don't play. Well, I play sometimes. But I'm letting you hang around to make it interesting.
You said supposedly there's a cheating system. Yes, so they did announce they are putting an anti-cheat. It will not be ready day one. So what they said it will be, they didn't really say exactly when it would be implemented. I'm assuming within 30 to 60 days after launch, but they will say it will retroactively ban people all the way back to day one. So if once they trigger that system and it senses people cheating all the way back to day one, they will receive the full ban. Now what they didn't announce is how strong the penalties will be. They did not say that.
Don't worry about what I'm doing, all right? You got. I think you need to worry about. Oh, come on, you not me. See, this is when you start to step out your body.
Just wanted to see.
You need to start doing Naomi type things, you know?
I know. I need to go back to the reg.
How they sensing cheaters though?
Jab, little jab.
I will say,
off the jab.
the way that they can sense cheaters is by, because they have a lot of information that they can see on their side. So the easiest way to track cheaters is to track people by how consistently they're able to hit this same exact green window within a certain parameter, because even elite players, they're going to fluctuate, but a script is automatic. So you have to put the exact parameters that you want it to trigger between, and it has to hit that every single time. So if they're able to look at that and get that to trigger, they can find people that are cheating.
I changed my shot mid-air. I changed my shot. That was on me. That was on me.
Because when it comes to a script, it's the way that the scripts are made. They have to. It's triggering input at the exact same time when down to milliseconds. And then if they're able to find and say, all right, this account, they're able to consistently hit the same millisecond every single shot. That's an automatic thing.
Because really, the Atlanta Hawks is really
That's an automatic thing.
Like, I'm really like, I don't even know.
This is the team you said you wanted, so I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you can take.
Because I'm like, and also they can also do visual tests as well. Because be honest, when we're playing 2K, we can tell when someone looks fishy. We can tell when someone looks a little fishy. Their shot selection is crazy, and the shots they're making, you like, you should have made that shit.
See, and this is why
He's like, TikTok got people in it. Yeah, I do multi-stream, and I have much more viewers on TikTok than anywhere else.
I mean, very slow.
Like I stream stuff like this on TikTok because a lot of 2K streamers, they completely neglect TikTok, and they just don't see these things.
No. I thought you knew what I wanted. That's why I was like, huh?
I think you said there.
Yeah. You be thinking a lot of things.
I try to stream everywhere so that people can see on all the platforms.
I can do it too. I can do it too.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Oh, it's a wrap for you now. Look who's back in the game.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride.
He's out following everywhere now. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Get in the air.
I definitely appreciate it.
A lot of grab. You got to foul him, really. Really got to foul him.
The animation was tough, though.
Hey, it's nice to see the positivity after getting cooked all goddamn day. Thanks for the follow, Ghost. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I definitely jumped.
Thank you.
Do you feel like they should just only have the 2K and just edit the kind? That's what I say. I agree with that. I think 2K should be a platform like Fortnite is, and then they can make tweaks. However, for the business side, the only way 2K would be ever willing to do that is by you allowing them through terms and conditions to wipe your builds every year that a 2K comes out. That's the only way I can see them agreeing to that. What's different? They got co-op My Careers in the game.
You gotta get out.
You have crew has their own court as an entire crew. So your whole crew can go into a court. Y'all can do 5v5s against each other. You can battle other crews, things like that. You have new crew awards every single season. I think there's 5 levels every single season. The city is now co-op.
She with us. She's really on my team. She didn't tell y'all, but she
it's now. He's like, yo, is this not the same? When it comes to play now, it's not really that much different that it can really look. A lot of y'all don't understand because y'all don't even play now. Play now is always going to look damn near the same, unless it's a generational jump.
You sleep.
Thoughts on women dunking? No, so when it came to the women in the city, I said this in another stream. The only way it could work is if the women were skins, and that's exactly what they did. They basically have the same builder across both men and women, and the women are just skins because you couldn't make them be like the actual women in real life. No one's gonna make you make a 5'6" guard, you're at a disadvantage. You just are. Like you make a 5'7", 5'8" guard as a woman, you're at a disadvantage.
What should I do?
And people are just not gonna use them.
Hey, I'll do that. Give me a body.
We got 9 seconds. That's too much time, actually.
Yeah, play now. Yeah, so it's always gonna play now is always gonna look like this.
Where you going?
Like it's just not going to be that much different unless it's a generational
I
jump.
told you that's too much time. We had more than enough. We had more than enough. Am I not fault? Look.
And if you want it to look different, you can buy it on PC.
Still, like how you feeling? Like how?
Because those modders will make that shit look fucking different. Because I remember the modders, they had a mod for all your Play Now games to look like the 80s, where it had the smoke and everything, the colored camera filter on it and everything. Like if you want it to look different, you got to get it on PC.
I feel like there's nothing else, you know what I'm saying, I got to prove today.
It's all right.
No, we handled that business.
Good game, Stacks. Good game. That was a good game. Nah, you
It is time for even more game details. What's up next, Stacks?
Yes, sir. Evan, you already know the My Team community.
Yeah, I think the co-op My Career is a W.
For
and
more
the way they
information.
did it, it was the only way to do it for it to really make sense. So for anybody that don't understand, you and your friend would have two separate My Careers.
In My Team.
At any point, you can invite
My
that
Team
person
fans
to
in the chat,
control
we got
that
all the
second
details
person in your
for
My
you
Career.
here.
And now
Because
both
the
of you
moment
earn
load into
VC
My
and
Team, there's a
credit
couple
as you
things
play
that you're
together.
going to notice.
But that
we have
person's My
improved
Career
how the
will
daily
not
login
move
system works
until
to
they
give
go
you the
back and
opportunity
play
to
their
earn
own.
even more.
And then you can
So
maybe join them
each day you log in,
and then play
you'll
in
get
their
the daily
My Career
rewards
and
that
then
you're
advance
used
that.
to. And on top of that, at your login streak milestones, like 3 days in a row, 5 days in a row, and 7 days in a row,
So I said they should
you're
hire
going to
modders.
upgrade your
Yeah,
rewards
they
for
be
the
doing
following
work,
days
bruh.
as well.
They be
And then
doing
in addition
work.
to that, there are also now
That's what
lifetime
GTA is afraid
rewards
of.
based on how many total
why they
days you've
delayed that
logged into
bitch.
My Team across all of 2K27, even if those days weren't consecutive. So
Feel
from
like
there,
VC should go
you're
into the
going
next
to
game. That's what I
see
said.
The new home screen.
Your
You see
VC
the
should be
new home
tied to
screen
your
has a new
2K
play
account.
tab in
There's
My
no
Team,
reason that it's
which has
not.
been redesigned to
You
really make it
once you
easier to
turn on any
find the
2K,
newest
you
modes.
put in your
Latest
2K
challenges will
account.
be up there,
Your
and you can
VC
also even
wallet should
pin
be
your
tied
favorite
to that.
modes to the
I've been
top,
saying
so
that
that
shit
whenever
for
you
over
load
2
into
years.
My Team, you have what you want right at the top, very accessible
You
for
said
you.
all the guards are gonna have a
or
Giannis
see what else
build?
is waiting
Yeah.
for you that you can try it and play in My Team right now. But that's the first thing you're going to see in My Team. I know there's a
had high
lot more of
hopes.
those stacks.
Me and my
What do we
homeboy
got
love
next?
My Career. I think the My Career is
also
dope.
sounds like there's a big
Xavier,
change
thanks for the
coming
follow. I
to the
appreciate it.
exchange.
I think the My Career is
And we can
dope.
talk about
The
that a
My
little bit
Career
more, too.
errors is fucking.
Yep, you heard
fire.
about this earlier, but
The
our
My
dev team has
Career
put a
errors
lot
is
of thought and
fucking
effort into
fire.
the exchange this year because we want to make sure
Thanks for the
that
follow,
every
Dunn. I
card you
appreciate it.
get should feel like a win. So for the first time in My Team, you can exchange any of your
He's like,
player
they just
cards,
want money?
even cards
I mean, when it
earned
comes
from
to
season level
the-
rewards.
It
for
comes to any
example.
business, they're gonna want money.
Even when
But
you complete
the
a
reason
collection,
why I'm
and
happy
you
about
lock
My
those
Career
cards
is
in
if
for the
you
collection
encourage
reward,
people to go to
those
My
cards
Career,
will now become
they may be more
unoptionable
encouraged
instead
to
of locked
earn
in,
their VC
meaning they can
and be
still
less
go into
inclined
the
to
exchange
pay for it.
after they've been locked
My
in for
Career
the
is where
collection
you
complete.
can easily earn VC,
Each
and then
season,
it's like
there is going
if
to
I'm
be a
playing with my
premier
friend,
exchange that
it's
features
only
one
us
of the
on.
most powerful cards
Let's
of the
rock in My
season,
Career, earn
and
some
also
VC,
3
chill
new
out.
exchange
You
drops
don't feel like dealing
every
with no
Friday.
randoms and just cool out.
And the exchange requirements here are
Like,
going to be based
and you
on
just sit there
gem
earning
tiers.
VC. If
So
My
every
Career
diamond
is
card,
better,
for example,
you're more
is worth
inclined
the
to
same.
play that rather
Doesn't
than
matter
just
where you
paying
got
for
it
VC all
from
the
or
time.
who the player is. Cards of the same gem tier are worth the same for these exchanges. And this is a change to a core piece of how My Team works.
Well, thanks for the follow,
As you all
Quincy. I
play this
appreciate
year,
it.
we hope that you feel that every card you're getting is more valuable for you, whether you're adding them to your lineup
He's like,
or
just
just
gonna be in
putting them
my
on the
NBA
auction
instead of
house,
co-op
or now
career.
you're able to put them all into the exchange as well.
I don't know
no
about the
matter
co-op
what
part,
card
but I just know
it
in
is,
My
with
Career,
the
I'm going
exception
into the
of
My
free
Career
agent
errors.
cards.
That's a
It
fact.
sounds like we got a bunch of heat coming over
Like,
to
that's
My
all
Team.
I care about.
As always,
I
I'm
think
always
that
looking
is
forward
fire.
to checking it out. But next up, we got the rotating.
Yeah, we did start on My Career.
multiplayer
I
modes.
always start on My
Seeing
Career
limited
before
time
Prime.
modes. I'm
And
seeing
anytime I
triple
tell
threat
anybody that
online,
plays
clutch
2K,
time online.
play My
Evan,
Career
come on,
first.
baby, what we got?
Learn the game. Nothing's
Yep,
more
My
annoying
Team has
than
had a
seeing
lot of
somebody
cool
come
modes
out
in
on
its
that
history,
court,
and we often
and you
see our
know they
community
don't know what
asking
the
for
fuck
their
they're
personal
doing.
favorite mode from years past to come
Like,
back.
yo, go to
So,
My Career.
to
Get
make
out
that
all your
happen and to
foolishness
satisfy
in
that
My
community
Career.
request,
Your
the
dumbass
dev team has
layups.
added
You
these
trying to go for
rotating
contested
multiplayer
dunks
modes,
and all
and
that
just
dumb
as the
shit.
name sounds,
Learn that
these
shit
are
in
going to
My
rotate
Career, bro.
throughout the year, sometimes for a weekend,
Right, before you
sometimes for a
actually
full
come out
festival,
online
sometimes times for an
Can't
entire
stand
season.
that shit.
And yes, as Stack said, there is Triple Threat Online, Clutch Time Online, and also some other favorites as well,
first stream's
like
gonna be in my
Salary
crib.
Cap
Yeah,
Unlimited,
mine too.
where you can play and earn rewards now. Triple Threat Online specifically is going to be available all of Season 1.
said that's
and
not
there is
happening.
a ladder reward system to earn a Mode Reward player card through Triple Threat Online as
That's a
well.
fact.
And then you are also going to see Clutch
I'm just
Time
saying, that's what
Online
I
as
asked
well
for, bro.
sometime
That's what I
during
asked
Season
for.
1. So hopefully people are very excited that you're getting
He's
Triple
like,
Threat
that's the
Online and
same
Clutch
game,
Time
bro. Yeah, the
Online back
Triple
for
Threat
those of
doesn't
you
look
who are
like
really
it's much
big fans
different,
of
not
those
gonna lie.
modes, plus other rotating modes throughout the year.
He says, my girl, that's actually perfect.
Okay,
That's
sounds
actually tough.
perfect. Sounds great. Now, what is up with
Thanks
this
for the
new
follow, D.
player
I appreciate
XP
it.
system? Let us know
Give
a little
Flight
bit
his
more
logo.
information about that as well.
The flight situation
this
with
is another
2K
update that is going to
I blame
improve how you play my team every day.
One of those corny ass 2K
every single
content
player
creators
card
that's
in my
still
team
there.
in your collection
Because the
now
way
has a
that Ronnie
dedicated
2K
player
treated
XP
Flight
system.
and no one
As you
stood
play
by
and
him
play
in
well
the
with the
2K
card, you're
content
going to earn
creator side,
XP for it.
that shit is
You're
fucking
going to level
ass.
up, and then
They
you're going to earn
literally let
rewards
him
that
get
either
blackballed
boost the
and no
card's
one said nothing
abilities
about it. That
or
shit is
give it
fucking
gameplay
corny.
perks. Like, for example, starting the game with Takeover already active.
Like, I understand he may
or
talk a
maybe
little
adding
crazy
an extra
online,
turbo
I get
meter
that,
to
but
boost your stamina.
when you see how
or even
the
at some
streams and when
levels
he's
you
talking
might
to people
get
in
prize
person,
balls,
he don't
packs, or
talk
mini
like that in
games to
person,
earn
bro.
even more on top of
Like,
that. So
that shit is
it's
ass.
player XP
The
that
way
is
that he
tied
treated Flight,
to
that shit
your
is fucked
account.
up, bro.
That's an important thing that we want to talk about. So if I have a card and I sell it on the auction house, but then I get that card back later, I still have the XP that I had earned on it. It doesn't just go away because I sold it on the auction house and don't have the card anymore. When I get that card back, I still have all the level XP that I had earned. And one more thing that we want to make sure people know, the best part of this player XP system is that Evos, Dynamic Duos, and Coach cards are still in my team. And this is in addition to those boosts that you already get. So this is a really cool addition on top of that for player XP this year in 2K27.
Okay, sounds great. I like that addition actually. I was kind of imagining it in my head how it would work. So appreciate the information on that. Now we gotta talk about another community favorite. Let's talk about All-Star Team Up, man. Evan, what do we got for All-Star Team Up?
Yeah, both All-Star Team Up and Triple Threat Park are back in 2K27. Triple Threat Park is now in the Skyline Park, but at night. It has a cool new showcase spot where when you pull packs at NBA and WNBA players, they will walk out onto a big stage in the park itself. You and everybody else will be able to see it. But speaking of All-Star Team Up, when you go into there, you're going to notice
Son, they already showed my career. Like, you late, bro.
with full commentary, and your cards are going to be wearing their team uniforms for a more classic experience. So you're going to be wearing the actual uniforms of that card that you have, as every card's a little different. Based on community feedback, we have also added the ability to invite your friends to private All-Star Team-Up matches in a new kiosk in that lobby. So you and 9 other players can each control your favorite My Team card, play a friendly match, or maybe a competitive match that you want to organize on your own, but you and 9 other players can now organize a private All-Star Team-Up match in My Team as well. And lastly, for those who are curious, we've also reduced the number of All-Star Team-Up wins that you need to earn those squad win rewards. Used to be 5, now it only requires 3 wins. And on top of that, we've also added individual daily win streak rewards, very similar to what you've probably been used to in the past in Triple Threat Park streak rewards. So that means you can earn more rewards every day in All-Star Team-Up as well.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but what about for the people that's similar to me that like a single player grind? What do we got for in My Team new coming this year for the single player?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with Standard Breakout. In Standard Breakout, there is a new progression system that grows your game board every time you warp this year. And when you're doing a run of all modes, each board will give you new free spots to give you more rewards as you reach the edge of the board, which is the goal in Breakout, as most of you probably remember. There's also a quality of life upgrade here in regular Breakout that if you've previously unlocked the warp corners and then you start a brand new run, those warps will already be revealed. So you can make your path to those warps directly and then go up to the bigger boards with higher tier rewards right away.
Okay, so what about the Breakout Gauntlet, right? Like what do we got about that? I know a lot of people like that from last year's game. What do we got for this year?
Yeah, Gauntlet's something we added.
I'm just here for more information about the builder, bruh.
You had this 100 game path where each card can only be used once, right? It was a straight path to the end to get that reward. This year, Breakout Gauntlet is infinite. So as long as you have eligible cards remaining to play in your collection, you can keep going. And the twist is that Gauntlet lineups now have some player cards that are pre-selected for each game to keep it more unique and fun. And as you go down the Gauntlet, there are going to be special shops that pop up, where you can, along your path, you can trade your remaining card uses for strong rewards. So it really gives you more choice. It's up to you. Do you want to keep your run going longer, or do you want to get the reward that you see in front of you? I think Breakout Gauntlets has a little exciting update this year that many of you will enjoy.
All right, and next up, let's talk a little bit more about card discovery.
Yeah. Every year, the dev team likes to add a lot of features to improve the overall user experience. Something that a lot of you care about because you're in my team. Sometimes you're in the menus a lot. Sometimes you're just playing a lot, and there's so many things in my team that add up. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a new scouting report section in your collections menu that is going to display the recent player cards you've went up against. So, Stacks, let's say there's a card you were impressed by. You played somebody in All-Star Team Up, maybe in Triple Threat Park, and you were really impressed. And you want to find out how you can get it. You can now come to this menu, you can wishlist the card, and it will also tell you exactly how to get the card.
Yeah, this whole My Team shit, this shit is OD complex. This shit is OD complex.
So
yeah, a few people were saying that they can't claim their code from the stream. I don't know what's going on with that one.
This card really beat me. I want to find out how I can get this card myself. Now we've made that a lot easier for you all within the game and the collections menu.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. I imagine that you came up with that feature, Evan, that happened to you so many times that now, you use this beast in trying to figure out what people got cards. Now, I know we need to go, but before we go for the My Team community, is there anything else we could share really quickly? Any other information that we can give out to get these guys hyped and ready for next year?
Yeah, there are so many improvements. My team is always one of the most packed courtside reports. I encourage everybody to go read it. Our dev team gives you all the details, and as I mentioned, they have so many features in there that are...
We didn't get to this point yet, because I guess they're going to get to that in the build of the city. But apparently there's 8 rep levels per tier, bro. I don't know if this is real or not. I'll wait, but I'm seeing this shit on Twitter. It's like 8 rep levels per tier.
Overall, 99 overall to have a different gem tier and different gem tier design. So I can't spoil those right now, but stay tuned as those release throughout the year. For Domination fans,
and Grindin's there.
There are
Grindin
new sets
is there
for Domination throughout the year. They've got varying lengths, so not every Domination is 33 games. Some are, but not every single one. And for example, right at launch, you're going to see an 18-game Domination that goes up against WNBA team. So that's an upgrade for Domination fans. My team lineups are also expanding from 13 cards to 15 cards. So that means you can have 3 full lineups on your depth chart and also quickly substitute those lineups in as presets while you...
8 is fucking madness, bro. Yo.
2K26, those will be coming back in 2K27, and there is a big quality of life upgrade that you no longer have to upgrade and downgrade your festival event cards one tier at a time. You can convert them directly to whichever tier you want to convert your event cards to with a couple presses of a button without having to go one tier at a time up or down the tiers list. Last but not least, one that I think a lot of people will be very happy about. Triple Threat and Clutch Time single player have moved into new homes. They're no longer in that House of Clutch. So Triple Threat is out on a city street corner. You can actually even change the court floor here. It's pretty cool. And Clutch Time is on the rooftops. There's a beautiful court design here as well, but it's on the rooftops. It's got the 4-point line as the signature for Clutch Time, but it's on the rooftops, and Triple Threat is down on a city street corner. But there is plenty more things in the courtside report. Encourage you to go read it and watch it on the NBA 2K website or on YouTube. But for now, I think...
Yeah, the city's not that much different at all. That's a whole fact.
A lot of interesting things coming to my team, a lot of new things as well. I love that card discovery feature. I think that's something I might have to use, man. I've been playing a little bit of my team myself, and I've been seeing some crazy cards. So, man, yeah, I think we got a lot of great things coming from my team. And me personally, I'm really excited about, but I'm sure the my team community as well is really happy about too.
For sure. And remember, we are doing Q&A later this week on Discord. So go to discord.gg/NBA2K. Join our official Discord, of course. But you can now submit your questions, and we can't wait to answer them later this week. And also, just have a great year this year with the My Team community. Very excited and looking forward to it. But for now, Stacks, what mode should we talk about next? Because we still got a lot more to go.
Yes, sir. I think it's time we switch gears and talk about my...
Son, 8 rep levels per tier is fucking disgusting, bro.
His packet over there that's got all the info. I do want to repeat something that you heard earlier in the stream, that This year, our dev team's first mission for MyNBA was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know that this MyNBA community cares deeply about. And then once they were able to accomplish that, they added one more really cool new feature that I'm sure Stacks is going to ask me about in just a bit. But Stacks, it's up to you. What do you want to talk about?
That shit is fucking madness.
Mention back to the basics, so let's hear exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, back to the basics. That means that our dev team went through a lot of community feedback, so much, to identify very highly requested features like league admin tools and roster management features that really improve your day-to-day experience when you're in MyNBA. So, in case you missed it earlier, I mentioned a couple of these, but I got a couple new ones for you as well. But some of my favorite ones of this big list that you can find in the Courtside Report. We've added 14 trades. We've added contract buyouts and a dedicated buyout market. We've added the second apron of the modern CBA, as many of you noticed on our roadmap Easter eggs. The return of Eurostash contracts is now in 2K27 as well. They're back. We know they went away for a few years, but they're now back, and they also have under the hood improvements, so they're back and better, not just...
Thanks for the follow, Ace. I appreciate it.
75 additional historical courts in MyNBA eras. There's 10-day contracts. There's the new All-Star Weekend format, cash considerations and trades, new rule changes, different cities for the NBA Cup. I'm trying to read through this as fast as I can. There's a big list here in the Courtside Report. There's a lot more that you can go look at. But look, we understand that it is really important for MyNBA to have these types of changes that matter a lot to you all, and also make sure that we're reflecting the modern NBA as accurately as we can. So hopefully MyNBA fans, MyNBA content creators as well out there are excited about these new features coming to 2K27 MyNBA.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention to a fucking thing they're talking about after seeing that there's 8 fucking rep levels, bro. I haven't paid attention to shit. Like, that shit is fucking madness.
Easiest off seasons in a while, man. A lot of things were shaking up, man. The New York Knicks, they broke the league. That's what I like to say. What improvements to free agency will we see in NBA 2K27?
Look, free agency, an amazing but also a very crazy time of year, and we had to reflect that in 2K. So before free agency officially opens, MyNBA has the moratorium period where you can sit down and talk to free agents to make your early pitches to them as the GM. So to land top tier free agents, you're going to have to convince them by offering perks and promises during these negotiations. And that could be something like roster demands. If you're dealing with a superstar, they might ask that you promise to sign their friend on the team too. Or they might say, hey, if I'm going to come join your team, you can't sign this other player that's my rival. There could also be performance bonuses that they ask for. There could be other incentives. So like in real life, players can get bonuses for making all NBA teams, winning awards like Rookie of the Year, things like that. Reaching the finals, there are incentives that you can offer to free agents. So that's another piece you could do. And then the last thing on free agency that we want to make sure you know is that during the moratorium period, there is now a new menu that shows the best available players at each position, just like we all track in real life as well. So you can see which positions might have an overflow of good players, which only have a few all-star options that are going to be very in high demand. And you can prioritize your negotiations with these free agents depending on what your team needs as well. So it's all really detailed stuff to make sure that we're reflecting the free agency experience in real life as best as we can in MyNBA.
So Evan, I heard you speak a little bit about, in the negotiations, a player might not want you to sign their rival. That sounds crazy. How would these player relationships affect your franchise? Okay, we've seen the Knicks win a championship with the power of friendship. How would these other relationships affect your team?
Well, look, the morale system in MyNBA did get a big refresh, so it now tracks a few things more clearly across the league's top players. The first one is friendships. If players have shared history, maybe...
Yo, can we move the fuck on? God damn.
Hometown. They now have a connection that can grow from there. Their friendship rating will be higher. There's also rivalries. So if you repeatedly knock a player out of the postseason, you beat them in the playoffs, they might start holding a grudge against you. And then they're going to play extra hard against you when you match up again with them, especially if you match up again with them in the playoffs. But personalities, that also plays a role, right? So if you got 2 alpha dogs, you got the personalities in MyNBA. If you got 2 alpha dogs on your roster in the same locker room, they might clash and not be the best fit, and it'll take more time for you to build that team chemistry. And the coolest one, my favorite, is that when you have stars that have a high friendship rating and they join forces on the same team, they can form a dynamic duo or even a big three that unlocks team-wide boosts as long as that dynamic duo or that big three stay together on the same team. So this relationship system, it's a new layer to track and keep your locker room in balance in my NBA this year.
Nah, this is my NBA. My career was early.
No, man, I'm excited. I'm actually excited to like look into that stuff and see what players' friendship levels are with one another. That sounds kind of fire. Anyway, I see there's something here about a rule change engine. So
I can't stress how much I don't give a fuck about what they're talking about.
Actually talk about two more foundational features.
Not in the slightest.
The rule change engine. That means that you are no longer restricted to just 5 rule proposals per offseason.
I would say overall from the presentation, I would say if this is mid, it's like right here, like just above mid, honestly.
Because my NBA is meant to be your sandbox. It is your version of the league. So if you want to fully customize your league with different rules and change it like that, that is possible now, even beyond the limit of 5 in the past. The other one is draft class playlists. You can now create historic draft playlists that automatically populate your league across decades of a save file. And you can either loop it, meaning your draft class playlist will start from the beginning once it ends, or reshuffle it to randomly disperse all the players. You can also reverse it, like using like a real classic draft class, but going in reverse order. So the best players are actually at the end of the draft class. But look, there is endless replayability in the core MyNBA experience, and we wanted to make that as easy as possible for the community.
Okay, man, that sounds crazy too. Evan, what rules do you plan on changing? Let me know.
I would add a 4-point line.
Automatically makes the playoffs. I thought you were gonna.
Is that an option? We need to ask our dev team. That's an option. I'm adding that one. I'm adding that one, Stacks.
No.
That's happening in the very first season.
No, let's move on. It's time to move on, Evan. Now let's talk about my NBA legacy. How does this change the way you play my NBA? What's my NBA legacy?
Stacks, the simplest way to explain my NBA legacy is it's a player-locked save that allows you to both run the front office, but also dominate on the court as a player of your choice. So when you start a MyNBA legacy save, you'll be in the modern era, and you can pick any player on the roster to be your legend that you're player locked to. You then have the option to play with them as is, as they currently are in today, or you can reset their attributes and badges to how they were when they were a rookie. And from there, the goal is to earn XP by completing statistical milestones, either through simulating or playing games. It is up to you.
Brother.
But that means if you have reverted to your rookie stats, your Legends rookie stats, it could be harder, but also that means you could also potentially earn more XP. So that's the premise of how my NBA legacy works, but I'm sure you got a lot of questions, Stacks.
Whoa, yeah, because that sounds crazy. That sounds fire. I'm definitely interested in that. I need to know more. How do I level up my legend? How do we go about doing that?
Yep, so in MyNBA Legacy, the progression is based on your performance of hitting stat goals. You can win season awards, making deep playoff runs, and also chasing all-time records. But as we mentioned earlier, you can either play games, simulate them, or both. It's up to you. And as you continue to earn XP, you will increase your Legends tier to earn badge tiers and performance points. So badge tiers are as simple as it sounds. They upgrade your badges between bronze and legend. Performance points can be spent on training camps. Those give you a permanent increase to specific attributes. That could be like your outside shooting attributes, your playmaking, your perimeter defense. Those you get from training camps. And on top of that, there are also a ton of special bonus abilities that you can get with your points to improve your legend. So there's a full list in the Courtside Report, but I'll give you a couple examples. One of the bonus abilities is Limitless Stamina. And if you get that one, your maximum energy doesn't deplete over the course of the game, which allows you to play huge minutes without issue.
Way too long.
Another one that's cool is On-Court Coach. And it's just like the On-Court Coach that many of you who play My Career are familiar with. And that means when you tell your AI
thanks for the follow, Rude Boy. I appreciate it.
To pass the ball to you, they will be at your command. Another one that Boom Boom told me that she really likes is Legendary Skills. And that immediately gives your legend a new legend tier badge. just like Boom's IRL basketball skills. She told me to say that, by the way. There is a full list of these bonus abilities in the Courtside Report, as I mentioned, so be sure to check it out. It is on the NBA 2K website. But I do want to close this out by saying, Stacks, that the ultimate goal in My NBA Legacy is to hit tier 30, and that is called the Eternal GOAT tier. At that tier, every badge is upgraded to a legend badge, so you are an ultimate cheat code on the court.
Wow. That sounds insane, Evan. I ain't gonna lie. I that right there, I definitely need to check out. I need to know more information about that. So we heard about your legend during his playing career, but how can you extend your player's legacy beyond retirement? What more can we do?
Yeah, a lot of you probably wondering, like, what's the legacy part of My NBA Legacy? Well, it's called My NBA Legacy for a reason, right? For as long as I can remember, My NBA saves were capped to 80 years. This year, first, we did increase the number of years that any My NBA save file can go.
Yo, they paying son just to be an elite actor, boy. That's a
years before you have to retire. And we've also expanded the save files limit from 80 years to 100 years. And for My NBA Legacy, that matters a lot because when your legend's career eventually has to come to an end, because all legends have to retire at some point, the journey keeps going, and you can choose to pass along your legacy to your player's child. So your child and your future generations after that can inherit a portion of your starting badges, your legend starting badges, their training camp bonuses, and any special abilities that you've earned as the parent. One more twist is that even after you hit Eternal GOAT tier, the journey is continuing to go on because you have the option to apply some difficulty modifiers.
Can this not continue to go on, please?
I highly encourage you to go read it, but again, we're going to read you some examples. We can't sit here and read everything, but we're going to read you a couple examples. One of them is called Vocal Haters, and that means the finals MVP voting is going to be unfair and based only on your worst game in that finals series. There's one called Voter Fatigue. That means that each MVP you win lowers your MVP vote share in future MVP races. I can think of a couple players it's happened to.
Yeah.
Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, when they're in their primes, I feel like, personal opinion, I feel like they may have hit some voter fatigue. Another one of my favorites is the hardest road. And that means that in the offseason, you will be forced to go to the lowest team in the power rankings that you haven't won a title with yet. But Stacks, there's a lot here. Do you have a favorite that you want to share with the chat?
Wow. Yeah. I actually do. I like too many ops, man. This one says the playoff opponents start hot in all elimination games. When we're trying to pack somebody up, everybody's on fire. It just makes it that much more difficult, man. I think that's fire. But overall, though, My NBA Legacy, I wasn't expecting to hear some of this stuff right here. This is my first time hearing it. I'm super excited about that. Definitely want to explore that a little bit more and learn a lot more about that mode. I'm definitely going to be checking that out this year, 100%.
Like we said in the beginning, we had the back to the basics. Our dev team wanted to accomplish that goal, but hey, they come up with these amazing features. They couldn't help but adding My NBA Legacy as well. Sounds really fun. I can already think of different players that I want to create a legacy with and also continue that legacy with their children and their children's children. So I think that'll be a really fun way to experience that in Legacy. One more note, by the way, My NBA is still a sandbox. So you do still have total creative control even in a Legacy save. So you can edit your attributes and badges to bypass those progression rules and abilities that we've talked about. If you want to build your legend exactly how you see fit, you just want a player lock save that you can still fully customize, that is still available to you. But that combined with back to the basics upgrades, this is an amazing year for My NBA fan Stacks.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. And you said players you want to play as. I know it's only one, Evan. I know it's only one.
No, I'm not saying anymore. I think the chat thinks fanboy a little too much. But everybody, don't forget, you can submit your questions on Discord, discord.gg/NBA2K. We are going to be answering some later this week across everything we're sharing today.
Is it over yet? No?
Well. But for now, Stacks and I, we're going to go check on the community, and we will be right back. We still have the My Player Builder news and the city news coming up. Plus, if you're here for Twitch Drops Progression, stick around. There's more of the stream to come to help you earn locker codes, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Hey guys, we We are back. Thanks, Evan, for
No
passing
way.
it to us. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No
Let's get
fucking
this
way.
started. We got the Sixers. We got the Heat. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm excited. You ready?
Thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I know.
Yo, my
The
God.
Sixers
We got
a good
another.
squad for sure. But I'm letting you know right now, I gotta take the dub because I gotta put on.
Our reporter in this one is Allie LaForce.
Yeah,
And
look
let's
at
check
it.
Miami.
Yeah, that post. Get that post work. He not ready.
Jr. is the 2 with Wiggins.
He not ready. He not ready. That's Big and B. That's what we gonna show.
Oh my God, son.
Yo, yeah. Oh, both kids.
Yo, I just want to see the fucking builder. That's all I want to fucking see. God damn it. Thanks for the follow, Key. I appreciate it. God damn it. Yo, this whole thing is taking way longer than anticipated. Nigga, we almost 2 hours in. No, I know they've been showed the builder, but on Evan's side is when they go more in depth on the things that they just kind of like glanced over. And the builder is OD complex. So we just watched my NBA shit for 30 minutes.
What you thought this was? What you thought this was? That's Big LeBron, the GOAT. One of the GOATs. Yeah. Not gonna lie, 76ers, we're looking good so far. I don't know about Giannis right now.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Get ready for this.
Oh, wait. I'm in there.
The pass to Adebayo.
That's defense.
No. Went up his hand. Antetokounmpo with the basket. All the
Yeah,
assists for Adebayo.
yeah, I'm not really feeling that big ass scoreboard at the bottom. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay, but it does look a little weird.
No way. Okay. I got too fancy with it.
Out the net. Come on. Out the net.
Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Edgecombe. And here's Maxey.
What you trying to think I
Why you
want?
doing the
I
pretty
want the
dot?
three.
Why you doing the pretty
I
dot?
want the three.
Miami, they've gone 2 of 6
This is the modern NBA.
He said they're doing a great job convincing me this game is fun. Well, the only reason that people tend to hate 2K months down the road is usually because of updates and patches that come out. And the game that 5-6 months is nowhere near close to the game that it was day one. That's usually how it goes. Because it damn sure happened in 2K26 and 2K24.
Miami also changed it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Adebayo. And it's Smith in for Mitchell. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Portis for 3.
Bobby Portis.
You shut the hell
He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, Ref, the ref got something against me, man. That's 2 times
free
in a
throws
row.
of this
What's
game.
up with the ref?
That free throw misses. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. Barlow comes.
A lockdown is always the safest way to go day one. A lockdown is always safe because a lockdown will always be able to be dominant. The only way lockdowns change is if you figure out that you don't need as high of a steal later on as the game goes on. But to start, it's always elite to be a lockdown. This is all we've seen so far. Nah, we've seen a lot about the game so far. Only reason that I'm honestly still here is because I want them to go in depth with the builder. They kind of just showed and went a glance in the original presentation. And for Evan, they usually do more in-depth shit. We just watched like 30, 40 minutes about my NBA. That shit was brutal. So I'm hoping we go in depth with the builder. Because that My NBA 45-minute, that shit was brutal. Son, they ended this shit by saying, yo, if you play this shit so much, even when your career is over in My NBA, you can hand your shit down to your kid. Oh my God. My God. Say, so I'm dead ass. That's what they said in My NBA. You can hand shit down to your kid. That shit is wild. I said pre-ordering right now. Thanks for the follow, Hard. I appreciate it.
I need Giannis. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? You missed it though. You missed it though. You ain't ready for prime time. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Pass to Embiid. No way. No way.
What you mean? What they say about August 26th? Let's see. We might fuck around and run. Down with me. I play with all the viewers. I run with viewers in the run, 2K. Like, what else? I'll probably run with viewers when Call of Duty come out. Wait, hold on. They also now have physical specialization. I guess. Yeah, I'll probably have to put a lot of this stuff together for the stream tonight if I come back on, because I got to get all this information from the people that's there. That swap in and out. I didn't see that, and they definitely didn't say it about the rec courts. I didn't hear shit about that. Oh, it's 5 new rec courts. Yeah, I got so much information I got to get together.
Definitely firsthand to the paint. Oh, he challenged him in the lane.
We got to do more of them advanced layups. Let me show you. Max is one of the best finishers in the game. I'm about to show you real quick.
Bucket's just not coming easy for him.
Yeah, you can tell they're pressing a little bit at this
Wiggins 30, you said to the paint.
Oh shit, y'all are right. Oh yeah. That means the pre-orders wasn't hitting. This is what happens when you don't pre-order shit early. That means the pre-orders wasn't hitting. But now, if you pre-ordered a $100 version, you now get 9 days of early access. That's what happens when you don't pre-order early. They're forced to do things and add more incentives to get you to pre-order. Yep. That shit says now 9 days early for 9 days early access, not 7. That's what you were saying. I know. I was just looking it up. I was just looking it up because I was like, yo, people kept saying that. Yeah, you did say it. I wasn't paying attention. Did the game day pre-order release change? Yes. They now moved it up by 2 days. It's now the 26th. This is why I tell you wait for pre-orders. Because if they want pre-order numbers to go up, they're gonna add more incentives. They now just lifted that shit from the 28th to the 26th. Yep. This is why I tell people relax on the pre-orders. I personally don't pre-order no games until I can pre-download them. He said, I just literally pre-ordered like 10 minutes ago. I usually don't pre-order any game until I can pre-download it on the system. If bumping that up 2 days, that shows that the pre-orders wasn't hitting like they said it was. That's the only reason they would add more incentives. 9 days, yes. It's on. If you go check that's what I wanted to check. I checked the actual PlayStation listing, and it's there on the PlayStation listing. That's why I wanted to confirm it. I didn't want to just look at Twitter. I wanted to see if it's actually on the listing now. The day of early. I usually do it the night before, or like earlier that day. That's usually what I do. It says 9 days of early access now, not 7 anymore. Pre-order it this week. I would say if what I usually do, I would say if it comes out the 26th, I usually would pre-order like maybe like the 25th. Or just because the download may be a big download, like the 24th. Yeah, so for the $100 version, you get 9 days of early access now.
Back again, we have got our final 2 modes to talk about.
No way. Yeah, they definitely pushed that shit up. I'm telling you, the pre-orders must have not been hitting, bro. And they did it. They announced it today because they know a lot of people would be paying attention to 2K. That means the pre-orders was not hitting like they tried to make it seem.
To earn locker codes in both 2K27 and 2K26. So if you are watching us on Twitch for 45 minutes or a total of 90 minutes, you can earn locker codes, including a GOAT pack and a diamond animation breaker in 2K26.
Yo, apparently right now the rumor is that there is no Pro-Am. They're saying that we'll wait to see because it's a rumor. I haven't heard that yet. I just seen it on Twitter as far as a rumor. They said they might have gotten rid of Pro-Am and it's just that crew court now. Get into it, though, which would be fucking wild.
Saw the exciting news that for the first time ever, the city is now co-ed with female My Players as well. It doesn't matter what your My Players appearance is. We want to make it clear that your height, your weight, your wingspans, your attribute ratings, your badges, those are determined by your build and not by your appearance.
Yeah. I didn't hear nothing about Pro-Am either, but I thought they didn't say anything just because it was new.
My Player build, your selection for
not new, sorry, because it wasn't new.
Is going to be.
All right, let me turn this up so y'all can hear my phone.
Female My Players, they can play across the multiplayer modes in the city. So the Rec, the Theater, Street Kings, Park, and more new modes that we're going to get to in a second. They can play in all of those modes. The other big news that you heard today that applies to everything we're going to be talking about in the Builder in the City is the new NBA 2K HQ Companion app. And this app gives you the full NBA 2K27 My Player Builder right on your phone. So you can create new My Player builds on the go and then upload them so that they're going to be waiting for you on your console when you get home. You can even share those builds with the friends via like QR codes or sending them links. So there's a lot of really cool features in this app. There's daily rewards, tracking daily leaderboards. You can message your crew. You can actually manage your crew as well. So check all that info out on the NBA 2K website, but just keep in mind that the NBA 2K HQ app applies to everything we're talking about for the My Player Builder and the city. And the best thing about that app, it is going to be available on August 21st. That means 5 days before early access begins. You can download the NBA 2K HQ app, get into the full My Player Builder, and prep and get ready before early access even begins next week. Now, Stacks, I have a question for you. Because you usually won't run with me because you don't like my builds. You think I drag you down on the court. Can you use the NBA 2K HQ app, make a build, and send it to me so that you can stop avoiding me this year?
Evan, first and foremost, where is your console at?
Another date. Most likely
we haven't
not.
seen your console, I feel like, in 2 years. So once you find your console, I'll think about sending you a build, all right? First, we got to get your console situated. Then we'll worry
Discord
about
and chat.
Right?
I don't really have a Discord.
Let's go
You
ahead.
said
And
earlier,
At least I don't use it.
we're gonna play together this year. So I'm gonna find my console for you. Don't worry, Stacks.
Again, Evan, if you can find a console, we're gonna make it happen. But let's go ahead and move on. All of that information is fire. I can't wait to.
You talking about the code for your the stream rewards?
Guys, gonna get up out of here, man. This is gonna be good. Anyway, let's start talking about the builder a little bit. And Evan, the people want to know. I want to know: are there any new ways that you can create your build this year?
Yep. Xbox also said 9 days of early access now.
Templates
so it's on both. It's literally on both listings.
Build from
Just wanted to
so
quickly
first
try
off,
to confirm that.
The community build templates are going to be coming back starting in season 2. Very excited to see who we have in those this year. Besides that, though, the Pro Tuned and NBA build templates have been replaced with something that we're calling the Signature Blueprints templates. And that gives you the best of both worlds. So you get the versatility of those Pro Tune templates, but also the authentic feel of the real life players of the NBA templates. So each of these Signature Blueprint templates, they are shaped by 3 player comparisons that draw from various NBA and WNBA players' abilities to blend those together into one build that reflects their play styles. And at launch, there are going to be 40 of these Signature Blueprint templates to choose from, and then there will be additional ones added each season. So that's the new builder option that you're going to see when you first open up the builder this year, Stacks.
I'm going to have to take a look at that, man. I always draw a little bit of inspiration, you know, when I see some of my favorite players there. So I'm definitely going to have to take a look at that. But every year, Evan, we know badges is a hot topic. You know, everybody want to know the new badges. What we can do, what badge we planning to make our builds around our badges sometimes. Evan, what do we got with badges?
Everybody's got a question about badges, and we got a lot of answers. The builder itself is better than ever. When you first see it, though, you're going to notice there's something called badge tokens. And those badge tokens are how you equip badges this year. So as you're making your build, you're going to see how your size and your position affect which badges you qualify for and how many tokens each badge costs. So as you change your physicals, you might notice that, for example, a taller player may see a different number of tokens required for a badge compared to a shorter player, as an example. Something else you're going to notice in the builder itself is that legend badges cannot be obtained in the builder right from the beginning. You can still earn them, but you're not going to see red badges anymore when you are inside the builder. You're going to be able to earn them later. Don't worry, we'll get to that in just a second. But one more thing, speaking of badges, there are 53 total. There's 19 brand new ones. We mentioned that on our roadmap stream a few weeks ago. Because we added these new ones to ensure that there's more specialization. So set shot specialist, for example, from 2K26 has been replaced with separate mid-range and three-point shooting badges called Static Midi and Set and Fire. So again, there's a total of 19 new ones. I've pulled out 2 of my favorite ones here. One of them is Quick Trigger. That improves your ability to make no dip jump shots. So I'm going to be using that all the time, sitting in the corner, which is kind of like all I do. But also, besides that, there's also the seatbelt badge. And that boosts your body up defense and makes it easier to clamp your opponents and disrupt their drive. So those are two of my favorite new badges. Stacks, you got the list in front of you as well. What's your favorite?
Evan, I think you're going to need all the defensive badges you can get your hands on, man. Has playmaking badges too. Get all of those. Just get every badge, Evan. Just find a way to get every single badge you can get. One of my favorite, though, after looking at the list, I like Smooth Operator. I feel like that's one of those badges that really complements the way I like to play mid.
You got a point. You got a point with the threes. You got a point on that one. I wasn't thinking that way.
I'm probably gonna try to maximize that badge if I can. But let's go ahead and move on. So I heard you mention about legend badges, not being able to get them in the builder. How do we get the legend badges, Evan? If you can't get in the builder, how are we getting them?
You're a step ahead of me. I'm going to delay that answer for just a second. We are going to get to it, don't worry. But let's talk about how you earn and equip your badges first before we get into the legend badges, because you can't get them this year, don't worry. But just want to start from the very top. Every build starts with 20 badge slots. You get 20 badge slots across shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding.
Thanks for the follow, Zane. I appreciate it.
And you get all 20 of your slots right away, but you have to actually earn the badge tokens to fill them. So once your attributes meet the requirement for a badge, it's going to become available in your inventory to equip into a badge slot. And you can also reassign these at any time, so your choices are not locked in. And you can earn
Thanks for the follow, Draco. I appreciate it.
By filling your badge meters in games, and then you will earn badge tokens for that specific discipline, like shooting or finishing, for example. The other way you can get them is you can earn bonus badge slots or bonus badge tokens. Specialization, season rewards, crew rewards, and those bonus slots and tokens can be applied to any discipline.
Thanks, I
Those are
appreciate
universal. They're not locked to specifically shooting or finishing or rebounding, for example. You can apply these bonus badge slots and bonus tokens that you earn from build specialization, seasons, and crew rewards into any discipline.
Hey, Evan. You got me thinking here, man. I like hearing this information. It made me think, man. I'm starting to strategize things already. But I do have a question, all right? So if badges work differently this year, how does the rebirth work? Huh? You going to explain that one?
That's a very good question. No, that's a good question. So don't worry, Rebirth is back. And similar to past years, once you reach 90 overall and you unlock Rebirth, your builds are going to get a massive jump start. They're going to start you out at your highest overall rating that you previously reached, and there are still 4 tiers. That part hasn't changed. But this year, for the new badge system, Rebirth now immediately unlocks a percentage of your default badge tokens so that you can equip badges using those tokens right away. And the higher your Rebirth level of the 4 levels, the more tokens you're going to have unlocked right away. So Rebirth is still here. We know all of you love Rebirth. It is still here, and it has been adapted to this new badge system as well.
You know, this badge system,
the badge system is very complex. You got to get that app on the 21st and try and understand this thing. It's super complex.
Man, I got to get ready for day one, man. But you still have not told us about these legend badges, Evan. I think
yo, this shit is OD complex for the badges, bro. This shit's ridiculous.
Come on, man. Give us the goods.
Yes, okay, we're gonna get to legend badges then. Legend badges this year, they do come from the new badge synergy system. So let's explain this one. There are a total of 16 of these slots. 12 of the slots give a max +1 boost, and 4 of them give a max +2 boost. And the way it works is a synergy is broken into 2 parts. It's got a fuse badge and a reaction badge. Gets a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its max potential, and that is how you can go
that's a fact
on Hall of Fame to get a legend badge. Now, when you put a badge into that fuse slot, it is also going to free up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it, so that's another cool perk as well. The other part we mentioned is called a reaction badge. And that badge's max +1 or max +2 boost is going to trigger automatically after you have activated your fuse badge for a set number of times during a game. So they're linked together.
So He did just say something interesting. He said once you put a badge down in the +1 or +2, it doesn't count towards your tokens.
So hopefully that makes sense.
Okay.
I know there's a lot, but as you get into the builder, it is going to make sense. And again, we are going to be answering questions, Q&A this week on Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K as well. If anything we mentioned didn't fully make sense to you, drop your questions in there. We're going to be keeping an eye out as well throughout this week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see what this is all about. I feel there's going to be a lot of experimentation here, Evan. We're going to have to try to figure out what's the best way to go about this. But is there anything else we should know about the builder as we head into NBA 2K27?
But if all the +1s and +2s is tied to that synergy shit, then what the fuck do you get for specialization?
New badge loadouts, which I think the community is going to be very happy about. These allow you to customize and save completely.
We had this already.
And you can swap these out. You can swap these loadouts out before a game begins. So when you start, you have one loadout by default, and then you can earn up to 3 more through rep, challenges, and crew rewards. So hopefully it's a nice quality of life feature for all of you, especially those of you who use different types of badges for different modes, for example. But on top of that, we should talk about build specialization as well, because that was a popular new addition last year from 2K26. And this year in 2K27, we've added another specialization track for physicals. And every track also now has a total of 10 levels with different objectives that challenge you to complete more focused goals. So when we say more focused goals, just one of the examples is at level 5 for the shooting specialization, you now have to hit a certain number of corner threes, like specifically corner threes, not just any threes, but corner threes for that specialization. But build specialization overall, it still earns you your cap breakers, you still get some cosmetics, and you still get a permanent badge synergy as well from build specialization. So it's very much still something that is worth doing for your build.
You know what, Evan? I'm happy you said that. With all of these new changes, it almost slipped my mind. How does this affect cap breakers? There's a lot of things going on, Evan. We need to know.
Well, cap breakers, the news is what we talked about on the roadmap stream a few weeks ago. They are back, and our dev team added a huge quality of life improvement so that you can preview the cap breaker upgrades within the builder. But since you brought it up, I also want to clear something up, because last time on that roadmap stream, when we said that you have to create your build to 99 overall before you see this cap breaker preview menu, I think some of you thought that we meant that you have to upgrade one of your My Players to 99. Just to clarify, what we mean is that in the builder itself, that Cap Breakers preview menu becomes usable once you've allocated your attributes to build your My Player to a 99. So I guess just to double down on that, this is all within the builder. It does not have anything to do with actually upgrading your My Player. So just
yeah, I've made it
sound
confusing. All right,
about that after our roadmap stream, and we replied to a couple questions about that in our Discord, but just wanted to make it clear here on the stream as well.
All right, man. Talking about the builder, badges, all of that stuff was really cool, but now it's time to talk about the city. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and take another look at the city trailer.
Hey, what's happening? Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Yo, I got guns in all of the county. Round up white like a bounty. And Paso Brownie shot me, telling me a boyfriend's lousy. Walk of the town. Me, I'm the talk of the town. A91, don't talk living. They know that's RB gang. Talk of the town. Me, I'm the talk of the town. All they girls want you with a pack.
Oh, facts. The fucking music. So apparently, y'all was right. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 different rec courts: high school gym, outdoor court, private gym, crowded arena, and season themed venue. So there's actually 5 rec courts. Yo, son, somebody from 2K is watching my shit, bro. Like, no lie. Cause literally almost a bunch of the things that they put into this game, crew changes, all this shit, is things that I fucking said on stream, bro. I swear. Like, someone's here, bro. Or at least seeing my TikToks or something. Because I said that the rec, there's no reason that it doesn't work like Call of Duty maps. Thanks for the follow, Blessed. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, Q. Like, you might, if you ain't if you new here, you might be like, yeah, you bullshitting. I'm telling you. A lot of the shit that they announced here, I've said in streams on TikToks months ago. I'm telling you.
Time to talk about it a little bit more. We saw the wreck. Let's talk about the wreck. You know I love the wreck. Let's get into it.
Now, I guess about to talk about now.
That is
Thanks for
my
the follow,
favorite
Mike.
mode as well. As you saw in the city trailer, we are satisfying one of the biggest community requests to have multiple environments in the wreck in 2K27. So there are 5 environments that rotate. We've got a high school gym.
That is a W. That is a W.
A crowded arena.
I take back what I said. That is a W.
One venue that is season themed, where the jerseys in the court floor are going to update each season. And then finally, my favorite, we got an outdoor court in the rec, Stacks.
Nah, the
I've been
outdoor
wanting to
rec
play
look
rec games
fire. I give you that.
outside for the
I
longest
give you
time.
that.
So whenever it rotates onto
That's
this
hard.
one, I'm
That's
going to be
hard.
sitting up in my chair. But
That's
all
tough.
jokes aside,
That's
I'm
tough.
just so excited that the
Now
environment will
rec will
switch up
feel
now in
more
the rec
fresh.
to
That's
keep
fine.
things fresh for every game that you're in there. It's my favorite mode. I know it's many of you on the chat's favorite mode as well. So I hope you're really excited as well that we got 5 rotating environments in the rec.
Yeah, that's a huge W. Definitely, it's always amazing when you just got something new to look at. You know what I'm saying? Go out there. But I'm interested in that high school gym. I think I want to hoop in the high school gym, man. It's always good to go.
Now it looks like no matter which rec court you go to, there's their own jerseys. You can't wear your own stuff.
Also got a refresh. Can we show a few of those? Can we take a look at them?
Yeah, we had that map in the 2K Mart back on the roadmap stream, but there are even more new environments besides the rec. We are also getting new ones in the theater, Ante-Up, Street Kings, and the park. So let's talk about those real quick. Street Kings has 3 courts called the Hollows, Claremont Court, and then the legendary Record Park recreated in 2K27 that we did reveal a few weeks ago. But now today you got your first look at it. So now you know what it looks like as well. You can see.
Yeah, I did see Ante-Up. Ante-Up does look fire now. That's a fact.
In real life. And in Street Kings, this is where you're going to be competing in tournaments, and you're going to encounter legendary bosses this year that you have to take down to earn rewards and also play with new featured VIP teammates as well. So there's a lot going on in Street Kings, and Record Park is at the center of it all. The next one is one that I really like as well. The theater is going outside. You can tell I love the outdoors, man. But the theater, it's going to be out under the stars. It's on a city block. It's got this new open air environment. Really excited for the theater and for you all to be playing in there as well. I'm going to be in there a lot. I think between theater and the rec, those are my 2 most favorite modes. They got a lot of cool new environments this year. Next one that I know many of you all love, Ante-Up. That is going to go high up in the sky this year. It's got these nighttime rooftop courts. There's like skyscrapers.
Rooftop courts for Ante-Up is fire, not gonna lie.
Very happy that you get a new environment this year as well. And lastly, the seasonal parks were really popular last year. They are going to be back again in 2K27. There are 4 brand new locations alongside the remasters of the classic 2K17 versions of Sunset Beach, Old Town Park, and
Well,
Rivet
enough
City.
of these old ass
There's going to be
parks.
7 of these that rotate in 2K27. Season 1 is going to be at a new one called the Lion and Vine Park. And I can't wait to see the other ones throughout the year as well. We got some really cool designs. You might have seen a couple sneak peeks of those in the city trailer.
All right. We heard a lot about the new environments, but what else is new in the city? We need to know. Everybody's excited to get out there. So what else new can we expect?
Yeah, one that I want to talk about is actually Daily Rivals. That is a leaderboard that groups you each day with 39 other players who have a similar skill level and play frequency as you. So every game you play counts towards your progress on this leaderboard, whether you win or lose. Because this leaderboard, the reason I like it, maybe because I'm not the most skilled player out there, but the reason I like it is because this leaderboard isn't about who is the most skilled or best on the sticks, but rather who is showing up in the city the most. And the higher you place on this leaderboard, the better the rewards you can get. And if you finish in the top 3, you can even get a Rivals ticket. And with this Rivals ticket, you can get a chance to land some of the rarest and coolest swag in the game. So that's Daily Rivals, something we want to mention right at the beginning because this is something you're going to see every day.
That's tough. That sounds tough. That sounds tough.
Okay.
That sounds
All
tough.
right, that's kind of cool. Give us something to do every single day. That's
We are always willing to cook 2K when we have to, but you got to give them credit when it's due. That's tough.
going to be one of those guys. What other ways can you do that?
If you want to flex, I got something for you, Stacks. We got new player medals this year in the city that you can earn that you can earn by completing lifetime challenges and hitting those big stat milestones in the different modes in the city. And after that, you can equip these medals. You can equip one, it's going to show up during your pre-game matchups and your post-game recap, so both your opponents and your teammates can see this medal that you're showing off.
8 fucking levels. You see all that shit?
300 unique player medals that you can unlock.
Y'all seen all that shit? I wasn't bugging.
And show off whichever medal you want to equip. So it's going to be right by your face or right by your player when you're loaded in.
Yeah, I was not lying.
See that right next to you and be able to see you flex your achievements.
That's kind of cool. Now, I have a question, Evan. In the trailer, I saw like the casual court. It's similar to like rookie.
Yo, that's a fact. You could be a rookie 8, my nigga. Like, that's crazy. Rookie 8 is wicked.
No, Stacks, it is definitely not mandatory. I know you're a master on the sticks, but hey, the casual corner is not for you. I know you're not a casual. But look, we're on 2K27, but every year we are still welcoming in new players every day in 2K. They're playing for the first time, and we wanted to make sure that if you are new, you have a safe space to learn and train in the city before you go out into all the other modes that we have. So this year, we've added the casual corner. It is an optional building in the city where you can build up your confidence in 3s and 5s in like this rookie-friendly hub.
So that also means that dumbass casual court is no longer in the park, because that shit was useless.
By your plate color, that's your performance tier. So if you're a
Thanks for the follow, Z. I appreciate it.
You're going to be playing against easier CPU opponents. And in these games, you can really practice, right? They're going to let you practice. You can find your jump shot, practice your dribble moves, just get some W's right away without being too worried about your opponent. Now, once you upgrade from a black plate to a bronze plate and you're at the Hooper tier now, you are now going to be facing the CPU opponents, but alongside other humans at the same time. So at this point, you can start to learn how to play with other real 2K Hoopers out there. Then, once you graduate up to the silver and gold plates, you're going to get your first taste of real city-style competition against real human opponents. Now, once you're past that, once you're a purple plate and red plate, you have outgrown the casual corner. You should not be here anymore. At this point, if you are still in the casual corner, the CPU opponents are going to come back, and you also are not going to earn any VC, any season XP, any rep, or any badge progression. So if you want to play against the CPU for fun, you can definitely come in here and do it. But at this point, once you're a purple plate and a red plate, you have definitely outgrown the casual corner.
I'm not feeling
the
it.
rest of the city's available.
Not feeling that. Not feeling that. Not feeling that.
Casual corner is
literally, he said you can get up to gold at the minimum by playing AIs. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I do not agree with that.
And skip ahead whenever you feel ready personally. So
that I don't agree with.
This is something that if you are not a casual, you don't have to do this. But if you are, we really hope this helps bring you a better experience when you're entering the city.
Like, I have no problem with you having the casual corner for people to play, but it should cap at like the top, or maybe at like just at silver. You cap that shit at silver. Like at the bottom of silver, you cap it. And they can play, but they can't get anything, and it caps at silver.
Your highest overall performance tier plate color is going to carry over from 2K26. And that means on day 1 of 2K27, there are going to be plenty of other players at your same skill level. And also, last thing, by the way, with this means that the court in the park and the casual door in the theater have now been merged here into the casual corner.
That is a fucking L, bro. That is an L.
New players in the community.
All right, Evan. I know a few people. I'm gonna make sure they hit up the casual corner.
Son just said your plate level carries from 2K26.
He always hit me up.
Your highest plate level carries from 2K26. Bro, I'm jumping in red lobbies just to fucking start. Are you fucking serious?
You know, but that also leads into.
Bro, I have like 5 red builds. So now I start 2K27. I'm red plate.
Crew, you know I gotta have the best crew in the game, Evan. It's new with crews. Let's talk about that.
Basically saying your highest plate level of all the builds you have, that shit carries over to 2K27. So if you have a purple build, if you have a red build, that shit now carries across. That's what he just said, right? Am I bugging?
30 levels to 40 levels this year, right at launch. And then on top of that, in seasons 2 through 8,
Like, am I bugging? Is that not what the fuck he just said?
each season, so that your crew is always leveling up and earning rewards together. And then, as you heard earlier, our dev
A
team
skill
has
level, whoa,
built a
end of the world. No, what I'm saying is that,
called Crew HQ.
nigga, what I'm saying is,
Squad's home base.
I'm a red
Think of this
plate
like a mic
level
for your
player
crew.
in
As soon as you walk
2K26.
into this building,
I've
you're gonna
never
activate the
played
built-in voice chat
2K27.
with you and your crew.
I don't know
You're gonna
what
see
level I should be
bunch
at.
of courts you can play on. There's a 1's court, a 2's court,
So
and a
then that
3's
means I
court.
start in
There's also
slow
4 and
ass
5
lobbies
courts
because it's gonna take
so
me
you can
mad long to
practice
get
with
games,
your squad.
and I'm playing against
And
higher
as a
competition
crew,
when I'm
you can
still
customize
fucking
your crew's
learning the
uniform,
game.
You can customize your crew's logo just as you could. And if you look up, you're even gonna see your jerseys up in the rafters. They got your 2K usernames on the back. It's a really cool building stacks. It's like a headquarters just for you and your crew.
But y'all don't want people rapping off CB, don't want to play comp. What I'm saying, I'm talking about to start. I've never played the game. I'm playing elite players to start. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
But doesn't it? So look, we have taken everything you loved about Pro-Am and integrated it directly.
Yeah,
into
there's no
this
more
new
Pro-Am.
Crew HQ.
It's dub.
So,
It's a dub. There's no
beyond
more
the
Pro-Am.
jersey customization and the team building, there are also 2 ranked doors in the Crew HQ. There's one for 3s and one for 5s. And these are going to take you into ranked crew games across 6 tiers. We got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and top ranked. And when you're playing these ranked crew games, you're going to match up against other crews of the same rank, or if nobody is available to match with you at the same rank, the closest rank available. But you and your other crews, other people in your crew, they're going to be placed on a leaderboard, and you have 7 days to prove that you belong in your rank. So if you win, you can make up and go up to the next tier. If you lose, Stacks, your crew might get relegated down to a tier below. And during the final weekend of each season, your crew is going to be entered into a divisional tournament. You're going to play for exclusive prizes. We can't wait to see you for that first one at the end of season 1. And also, one more thing to keep in mind here with these ranked crew games, at the start of a new season, every crew is going to drop 2 tiers so that you have a new, fresh challenge to go in the new season. Last thing, one more thing actually, I forgot one more thing. We don't want to forget about private matchmaking. So, in the Crew HQ, there is a squad showdown kiosk. If you go here, you can host your own private runs for both friendly matches, or maybe you're setting up a league. This is the place to do it. You can invite members from other crews and play with or against them in private matches, not limited to people that are just in your crew.
Yeah, crews took over Pro-Am.
Stacks, I got a question for you. Now that we talked about all this, what rank is your crew going to be? Are you going to be getting
Which,
relegated down?
when how they explain it now, it does make sense. It makes sense that Cruz takes over Pro-Am because Cruz is Pro-Am. Like, you can create your jerseys, all that shit. It made no sense not to combine the two.
Might have to do my best carry job of the year, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get there.
Like, that's a valid change.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was basically Cruz anyway, so that makes sense.
Said earlier,
that makes sense.
You would let me play my career co-op with you. That's cool and all.
Huh?
But am I finally going to get an invite to your crew in the city?
Know what, Evan? For sharing all of this great info today, you're gonna get a consideration, man. You're gonna get a real good consideration. You gave us a lot of information today, man. Wait, that's
I don't know what I gotta do to get into Stacks' crew. Just the consideration.
You know what, Evan?
So,
We're gonna welcome you in. Open arms. Open arms. We letting you in. Come on.
Stacks, see, now with that news, I'm gonna have my console.
I might have been bugging. I give you that. I might have been bugging carrying a plate level. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, yo, I gotta play elite players to start, bro. That's so deep. I usually start 2K and I'm dirt. I am dirt to start. Like, yo, it usually takes me a week to figure out my jump shot and dribble moves at the minimum. So I'm about to start the game off getting stomped. I'm about to start the game getting fucking stomped.
On top of that, and I've also reminded you a couple times, but we're doing our Q&A with our dev.
Make a new account, bro. I ain't no bitch. Nigga, I'm just gonna get stomped. What the fuck? Like, yo, I'm just gonna get stomped. It is what it is. I ain't making no new account. I ain't no bitch.
gameplay specifically. We know there's a lot of you who want
It is what it is.
But also for other modes as well. Now, before we go, many of you probably have by now finished your Twitch drop.
But then that,
so if you
wouldn't that mean that also some people can't even go to, they can't take part of the casual corner shit too?
Code in 2K27 before it even comes out.
It says it's the highest. It says your highest play level, not your lowest. At least that's what I heard.
Claim it there so that Twitch knows.
He's like, I heard females could dunk on me. Yeah. Basically, the female. Let me lower this because they're not really saying nothing anymore. The females in the city is just a skin on the regular builder. So they just look like women, but the builder is exactly the same. So they'll have the same heights, the same badges, attributes. It still looks the same. My highest was gold. Yeah, my highest is red. I got mad red builds. So I ain't going to, a lot of y'all players I won't see. Like, y'all won't see me. They putting people on the sides of those walls to start, bro. Like, soon as you turn the game on. I'm not playing against no girls. Man, who cares? It's a skin. Who gives a shit? Like, who gives a shit, big dog? Nigga, you put a girl in the wreck, she stepping in front of me, she getting cooked. It is what it is. But it's going to be mad women in the city. Mad women in the city. There's going to be so many people creating female characters. There's going to be so many women in the city to start. He's like, the community kids? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't want to get cooked by no girl, bro. It's not going to be controlled by a woman. It's going to be most of these guys creating female characters. It's bound to happen. Like, it's going to be mad dudes. They're going to create female characters just to say they cooked you with a female character. That's exactly what's coming. Like, that's all they're going to do. Like, that's all they're going to do. Now, if you hear a woman on the mic, then shit might get a little hectic because dudes in 2K, they get very weird when a woman gets on the mic on a game. I'm not lying, but it shit gets crazy. But most of the time, it's going to be guys on the other side. They're just going to make a girl. Like, that's all they're going to do. I've been liking fun since forever. Yeah, I think there's a few different things they did add I do think is some good W's. I think the My Career changes is W's. The My Career errors is fucking fire. That shit's elite. The defensive upgrades I think is good. Dribbling, breaking every single part of your animations up. I think that shit is fire. I would say out of everything that they show and the crews taking over Pro-Am, that's actually tough. You can have you can do games with people inside of your crew. You can battle other crews. That shit is actually pretty tough. That actually makes crews actually usable and something viable throughout the year. Again, I know somebody at 2K watched my crew video. I fucking know it. But yeah, so I'm like, I would say out of a 10, everything they showed, I would give them 7.5 to 8. The city, I was like this on the city. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the city was ass, and then I found out they had 5 wrecks. Like, I thought the city was dirt, and then they said, oh, there's 5 wrecks. I'm back up. There's 5 rec courts. I'm in there. Co-op. Yeah, you got co-op My Career. That's fire. There's supposed to be 5 new reward levels every season. So that's also tough. So I'm like, yo, I would say that My NBA shit, that shit was taking me down, boy. Oh, D. But I would say with the rec shit, the city stuff, I think is back up. I would say it was a 7.5, 8. We'll see how the game feels. I say the builder, when the 21st comes, download that app and play around with that builder, bro. That builder sounds extremely complex, and it sounds like it's gonna take a little while to learn. And them making the app, they know that the builder is complex. Like, that's why they did it. So the builder comes out the app comes out the 21st for you to do the builders. Also, if you did not know, because we just confirmed it in the stream, that if you purchase the $100 or the $150 version and you pre-order it, the early access day has now been pushed up. It now starts Wednesday on the 26th, no longer Friday on the 28th. This is why I tell people, relax on your pre-orders. If the pre-order numbers are down, they're more inclined to bump up the rewards they're going to give you for pre-ordering because they want those numbers to start rolling in. So now they waited till today because this is when the most people would be talking about 2K, watching 2K, and they announced they bumped it up by 2 days for early access. So it now starts on the 26th. So if you have the $100 version or the $150 version, 26 is now your day. Yeah. The NBA 27 HQ or NBA 2K 27 HQ starts on the 21st. So I'm like, yo, thank you for the follow, Mr. Wilder. I appreciate it. So it's like, yeah, right now, I would say 7.58. We'll see how it goes. They did also announce an anti-cheat system is coming. They did not say it's releasing day one, though. So it is coming. They said, I would say probably within 30 to 60 days, we'll probably see that anti-cheat come in. And then, but the good thing about it, when the anti-cheat comes in, anybody that they've already flagged as cheating, they will ban retroactively back to day one. So anybody that they sense from cheating from day one, once that anti-cheat hits, it'll ban everybody that they felt was cheating ever since day one. Thanks for all the follows. Oh, we got a couple follows that came in. Let's see, I said Mr. Wilder, we got Mac Man, we got Hollow Crown, we got Brody. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Mainly the computer to console cheaters. Yeah, man. Those people that they got the both systems hooked up together, them niggas go crazy, bro. That's where the really OD cheat started coming in with the secret cheat and all that shit. That's when all that shit started to hit. Because truthfully, we had green scripts for years. Like green scripts have been out for like 5 or 7 years, but the players was always ass. But when they got the secret cheats and they could start cheating at every aspect of the game, that shit was cooking people. People getting kicked out of games, all kinds of shit. Oh, Tekken, what's good? Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so one last time, just for the reminders of things that we've seen, we have the city. We got 5 new rec courts, which is fucking elite. 5 new rec courts. They will rotate, basically like Call of Duty maps. Anytime you load into the game, you could be in any one of those 5 maps. They have different looks, different feels, and different jerseys. That's that. You got co-op My Career. You got My Career Errors. You have, no one really cares about Street Kings. You got some new shit in Street Kings. You got Cruise. Cruise now has taken over Pro-Am. There's no more Pro-Am. It's just Cruise. Also, Cruise has their own private court. So basically the same way that you have with Pro-Am is now Cruise. You could do private games. You can battle people inside of your crew, or you can battle other crews. Also, every season they will release 5 new rewards for crews. So you got that. Last but not least, because I'm about to get up out of here because I was here way longer than I thought I would. If you pre-ordered a $100 version or the $150 version, the game now releases on the 26th. They pushed that early access day up from Friday to Wednesday. So again, I will say it one last time. This is why I tell y'all, start being careful with your pre-orders. Because they pay attention to those numbers. When those numbers dip, they're more inclined to give you more things as the time comes towards them. So now that the release date is starting to come fast and faster, they're like, yo, give them something more so we can start getting more of those pre-orders rolling in. That's why I tell y'all, yo, chill with the pre-orders. I said that shit about GTA 6. Y'all sitting here pre-ordering the game. We don't even see fucking gameplay until the 26th or 27th. Like, take it easy. Take it easy. As if you chill with the pre-orders, you're more inclined for them to start actually rolling out more rewards as it get closer to that time. Because they judge a lot of their stuff by the pre-orders. Like, I don't just say things just to say them. Like I when I say things, I'm usually speaking for the actual consumer and for the community. I mean, they didn't announce members on the crew yet or anything like that. Thanks for the follow, Big Bert. I appreciate it. But it's about to be 4 o'clock. I did not expect to be here for this stream this fucking long. I thought this should have been like an hour tops. I still got shit to do today. Thrill, thank you for the follow. So, I don't know if I'll be back tonight because I know my wife gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You already streamed. I'll see if I can get back on tonight. I'll try to get more information for the different things that was announced that wasn't actually in the stream to actually go over things a little more in depth. But I'll try to be back here tonight. I usually stream about like 9:30, 10 o'clock up until 12:31. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.